Check, check, check. Check.
Wow. Check out.
Portuguese, what's going on? Welcome in. I hope you guys are having a good day so far. What up, Diop? How are you? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody is doing excellent today. Raven, how are you? Diddy, welcome in, brother. How you doing? Food Garage, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a good. Hope you guys are having a great day. Not even good. Hope you're having a great day.
Good, bro.
Excellent, excellent. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's been shit, dude. You know, I've been good, man. Today was a good day, bro. I mean, besides my hair looking like a freaking mess, it's going good. I found out my barber, who was working with his dad, no longer works there. So that kind of sucks. Now I got to find a new freaking barber. Niece. Wow, that's probably I butchered your name. I apologize. But my barber, he charges me $20. So I've been going to him just because he charges $20. Glue, what's going on? How are you? So now I'm on a hunt for a new barber, which I'm not too excited for. Thank you for the heart, me Glue. I'm not excited for that because
Fine.
man, I know dude, I'm good. Everything is good. Yeah, I made a little bit of dinner, did some housework today. You know, so that was good. Got some work, went to the office, got some of that out of the way. That was good. So overall, things are going good. You know, can't complain, man. Cannot complain. So, what's up with you guys? Forget about me, dude. What are you guys up to? That's the real question. That's what I want to know. I want to know what's up with you guys. You know, one thing that I don't really like. You know what's kind of I'm headed in a way of kind of like drama, and I hate drama, but I'm kind of heading in that way, Diddy. I'm kind of heading in that direction, my guy. I don't know what it is, dude. I'm not a big creator. I'm not like a big guy. I'm not, whatever. I'm not anything special, bro. But the drama is just crazy. I don't know what the hell. I don't know why it happens. But, I'm starting to get a little bit of traction, bro. I'm almost at 10K followers. I have over 25,000 likes now. I mean, such a blessing. But I don't know what it is, dude. I'm getting more, just a little bit more drama now. I've always tried to just kind of stay under the radar, bro. Just try to stay under the radar, do what I got to do, and that's it, man. Just focus on the team, which is us, and
That's
whatever.
how it is.
I know, bro. It's crazy. I know tonight, bro. I'm just to give you a heads up. At one point, we're gonna have to talk to Carol, Kiki. Remember the older lady, the AI. Kind of having some issues with her right now, but that's more because of me than her, I would say. So that's that. And then just some other people, Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. So at some time, I'm sure at some point that's a discussion because there's a new creator, a new AI person I've seen. So eventually, I'm gonna have to probably say what's up with her, to her. What else do I have? I'm working on a new video. Oh, dude, the new video is fire. Aloha, welcome
Hi,
in.
Kamal.
You guys want to? By the way, do you guys want to see the new video? I'm not. It's not. It's not done. It's not. It's not finished. Do you guys want to see it? You probably not. Probably don't. You know, you guys. I am so sorry, Aloha. You shared Keen's live. I'm so sorry I missed it, but I'm there next
Yes.
one. Please, please, please. I'm so sorry, but I am there on the next one for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so this theme. So I honestly I think I told you, Diddy. Yeah, I didn't mention I got ragdolled for my video mainly because I had a dog. And for me, I don't know, dude, brain fart. I wasn't really thinking. I was like, dude, you know, it's AI, it's fake, but it's just a scary effect. You know, you kind of have to do things that strike a nerve. You know what I mean? Keen, what's up, my brother? How are you, dude? I'm so sorry I missed your live. So this one, I was like, you know what? It's got to be kind of like a horror theme. But I'm like, dude, look, this is what.
Real quick. They went to the beach.
The beach. Heck yeah, Zahira, welcome. So yeah, I need to finish the.
It's okay. I took the kids to the beach. Good night. I love the Predator. What happened to your video? What do you use? Wow.
Like, well, that's kind of the point, you know. Just because the last time so many people got upset at me, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy. I'm just gonna have fun. Because number one, who doesn't like Arnold? Who doesn't like the Pred? And then
Did
who
you
doesn't
do that
like
dance
that?
to her?
I absolutely not. Dude, I fear for my life, Aloha. If I did, she's gonna be like, "Don't get any ideas. Nothing's happening." You know, my wife is she's not into that. I know. I guess. You know what? Maybe because I don't want a black eye, Aloha. My wife does. My wife is you'll meet her. She's gonna be super sweet. You're gonna be like, "Oh, she's so nice."
Just do it.
She's fucking not. She's fucking not. I'm telling you. She's not nice. Not nice. But anyways, get her reaction.
No.
I already know her reaction. Her reaction is gonna be to freaking uppercut me in the nuts. That's gonna be her reaction. But it is what it is. I guess I'll do it. You know, like on on TikTok, there's like the husbands or whatever. They already know it's gonna be a negative reaction, but
Come
they do
out
stuff.
dressed like that.
Oh my
and all.
god, there's no way. There's no way, dude. Absolutely.
It's the
No freaking
Mexican
way.
bloodline, Kamal, angry lol.
Bro, Toxica, bro. I always say, man, I'm like, dude, you're such a toxic guy. She's like, well, if you just listen to me, do everything I say, it won't be like this. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, are you listening to yourself? But, you know, shit, bro. God, I swear, man, all my white hairs are from that.
Toxica.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, she is fucking big time Toxica. But you guys definitely 100% will
Put
meet
on
her.
your Halloween costume and do that exact dance.
That is not happening. That is not. Thank you for the idea, though. Yeah, And I'm telling you, my wife hates me, man. Like she freaking hates me. I don't know what it is. She's always. I washed the dishes like 3, 4 times today, and she's always like, you don't help me enough around the house, dude. I do the laundry, did the dishes. I swear to God, I'm not making this up.
Get a
Organized the
good
house,
laugh.
like the bottom level, and she was like, if you did more things, it's all manipulation, man. But I don't stop. I have to because yeah, it is my house. It's my family. It's my kids. I gotta have to do it. But shit, dude, the manipulation tactics are insane, insane.
That's me,
But man,
Kamal. I do everything.
bro, dude, it gets a little too much, man. I'm telling you, it gets a little much. My wife was telling me I went on a walk with her yesterday morning. Okay, I think I told you guys I went on a walk with my wife. She has a friend. Okay,
Dress like that
bro,
when you
I
are doing the
dude,
dishes
me
and
too.
dance.
Dude, it's crazy. Okay, so my wife, she has like a friend my daughter's classmate, her mom, okay? My wife is like, she's so pretty. I've never seen her, but she's like, oh, she's so pretty. And I'm like, okay, who gives a shit? But anyway, so she was like, yeah, we went to brunch and she was telling us that she cooks her man like fresh tortillas, like handmade every day. Like the laundry has to be done, this has to be done, that has to be done. And she was telling me, she was like, me and my friend were looking at her like, what the
Him
fuck?
half man, half
Like,
women.
what are you doing? You're not supposed to do that. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, she's a good wife. JJ. But on the flip side, men have to do a lot for a female, dude. I'm not just saying men sit back and freaking, do shit. That's not never the case. Men absolutely have to do for their wives or significant other, girlfriend, even sisters, mom, for sure. Well, mom is there's no question about it. That's like by default. There's no point in even mentioning mom. I don't know. Because that's the way I grew up, man. But the way my dad had it, my dad was a fucking G, bro. Golly, dude, I look at my dad, and at the time growing up, I was like, we were thinking, like, Dad, you're such a, you know. But now that I'm a husband, I'm like, I fucking get it, dude. And then I want to like fist bump my dad. I'm like, damn, bro, how'd you become such a G, bro? Like, like straight up, you became so like whatever the hell my dad wanted. You'd be like, hey, we're gonna do this, and then my mom would get upset, and then he would just walk out, and then my mom would be like, I got it. You know, if that's what you want. Be sitting there like, don't take that kind of shit from him. And then my mom would start fighting with us. She's like,
That
fuck you,
keen
you little
92
kids. That's your
yikes.
dad. Toxic. Oh, dude. So, look at this. The toxic is in. So it's man, I'm telling you though, man, it's not the easiest to be dealing with this shit because there's always something. And then the thing is, I swear, especially with like the hormones and things, whatever you want to call it, bro. I think that comes with amnesia, bro. Dementia. I think that comes with fucking dementia, bro. Because it's like no matter what, and there's always a hard reset at the end of every night, no matter what you do. You could sit there and freaking cure world hunger, and then the next day you don't do shit.
Maybe you just gotta do pranks on her, make her laugh.
Yeah, I do pranks. I do plenty of pranks. I do plenty of pranks. There's no shortage of me pissing her off. I'll tell you that. And Kiloa, you know how I piss her off by fucking breathing. She'd rather like, hey, dumb shit. Like, I want you to stop. You know what I'm saying? I want you to stop. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get in
I
trouble.
tried
That
to
that
do
to
that
her
to
is like,
Keen
oh
and
man.
he is still a grouch.
So if you ask my wife, she thinks I'm the grouch. But if you ask me, I think she's the grouch. It's so funny to me, man, because the reality is always like what you want to make it to be, and everybody is always going to see what's convenient and for themselves, right? But damn, dude, it's tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's really tough. Like, I mean, she's the mother of my kids, all that stuff, whatever. But fudge, man, it's frustrating sometimes. You just
That
wanna
giddy.
you just wanna sit there and like, like there's a lot. So what I do now is I piss her off, wait until she gets like super pissed. She gets so mad at
I'm
me,
a
and then I go and
jokester,
I
he
just give her
doesn't
a big
even
hug.
laugh.
Uh Dude, that's like I think that's like every couple, to be honest. I mean, honestly, it's every couple is like that. I do that even to my wife. Like I'll say like a funny ass joke, and then a lot of times my wife is so fucking pissed off at me that she doesn't even like react to it. And I'm like, all right, but it is what it is. At least I have TikTok. Yeah, at least I can come on TikTok and release. But It's I understand, man. I get it. There's everybody has so much on their minds right now. These days, everybody has so much on their minds. It really, like, legit. Everybody's just
Kamal, she's lying. She tries
everybody's
to
just
tick
doing
me
their
off
shit.
and thinks it's a
Yeah, bro,
joke.
I 100%, bro.
I try dance
Dude, you
for
know
her
what's so
out of the
crazy?
blue.
So my wife has a big one. What she does is she tells lies. Like, she tells lies. Okay. Do you guys remember that video? I made a video, okay, about like people lying about like free things for the house. I don't know if you guys remember, like last week, I posted a video about, like, if somebody calls you, if you guys could tell, I was a little pissed off, and I made that video because my wife is like, "Oh yeah, I got a call, whatever," and I like it, but I gave them your telephone number, and I got fucking livid because I was like, dude, are you serious, or are you joking? Like, tell me. I had a long day. I was like, just so much shit is going on with my stuff at work. And then, all this, and then she does that, and I'm like, bro, I'm already dealing with like three companies that are like spamming me. So I make that video, and then she was like, I can't believe you made a video. I was joking, you idiot. And I'm like, why? Like, why put me through that? Like, you may think that that's funny, but dude, put a whoopee cushion on my fucking chair. Like, to me, that's funny. Give me a buzzer to like shock me like the Joker back in the day. That's funny to me. But the fact that you got to make up these things, bro, that is not funny to me. I'm an extremely, like, a straightforward, always try to be maximum honest. So to me, I'm kind of just like, bro, just give me the honesty. Oh my god, hey man, YouTube world, don't do that. Don't do that to your wife. I'm shifting my hours into a bucket. My hours into a bucket right now. Okay. Brains. I'll be right back. I gotta go dump this bucket. All right, awesome. Yo, what type of hair product do you use? There's always something about the hair. YouTube is who's still in here, by the way? For the tube. For the tube, you guys give me tell me who's in here, by the way. Give me a count. Let me know who's in there. Who's in here? Sorry. Participants. Oh,
Keen
okay.
doesn't like when I come behind him and smell him, lol.
Okay. That's pheromones. Keen, eat more celery, bro. I mean, depending where you smell, but that's cute. That's pheromones. That's like your man. That's I don't take this the wrong way, guys, but that's your property. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's your property, and I don't want to say you're his property because females don't like that. But he is your property. Mr. D Black, what's up, man? How are you?
She likes to smell me to see if I'm wearing perfume or something. He hates when I do that.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's funny, man. But dude, she's yeah, you're her property, brother. You are her property. Basically, you just exist. I'm telling you because of me. Okay, I'm not saying this because of you. You just exist. You're in her world.
That's what he thinks.
You're in her world, bro. I just live in my wife's world.
She tells me she can't smell. She has hard time smelling.
But she still does it. Oh man, that's amazing. Dude, this is always good, huh? Partnership, dude. Dude, this is like marriage partnership freaking jokes or whatever.
That's why I smell him.
That's amazing. I think it's just I'll tell you though, those kind of things, and this is why I don't always get mad at my wife when she does stuff like that. It creates a connection. It creates the bond, and to me that's kind of nice. Like, besides like the whole like the I'm not gonna say it, but the birds and the bees. Besides doing that, it does create a bond. So like when my wife does that to me, like if she comes, she punches me, I never say anything. I don't care what it is, but she can like punch me, she can like whatever push me. One time we went to we're at the beach, and I was just with my daughter, like by the shore, and then I was walking back up, and then out of nowhere, my wife comes and tackles me, blindsides me like crazy, right? And I'm just walking, minding my own business, so I fall to the ground. So till today, she was like, "Don't make me do that shit to you." And man, it gets me because I'm like, "Bro, do it again while I'm watching. Fucking wreck you up." But obviously, you can't do that. She's a female. Would never do that to any female. But it's just this false sense of whatever. Oof. Have you
Mexican lol.
Oh my god, Keen, Don't encourage this kind of shit, bro. I swear. You can say it to me because she's not here, but please, in front of her, don't do this, okay? Please, don't justify her actions. You got to be sitting there like, dude, I'm the victim, brother. I'm the victim.
I put Keen in
We
the
can't put any
headlock, make
logic
him
on this
tap
one,
out.
man. This is I'm the victim here.
Oh no, I will not tell that lol.
I headlock, dude. That's hilarious. I mean, honestly, respectfully, Kalo, it's kind of nice, you know. But I think Keen, I think Keen could, yeah, I think he could get out if he wants to. You know, I think being in a headlock is probably where he wants to be. You know, I think that's Keen wants to be in there. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Dude, oh my god, man.
Yeah, so I can smell you, that's why.
Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, you sound like my wife. Why are women like this, man? Honestly, there's so many times that I just want to sit there and like just you know, bam, get out of here. Like fling her across the room. But can't do it. Can't do it. Hova 615, how are you? Oh, there you go. Smelling like orchids when you fart, huh? They think, bro, it's that's the thing. It's a false sense of illusion. History, are you still in here? History for D4V.
Then I let one rip.
Oh hell yeah! See, that's the finishing move right there, dude. That's down. That's how you do it. That honestly is badass. That's the finishing move right there. That's how you got to do it. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. All right.
Kamal, I'm going to need oxygen mask after.
Yeah, exactly.
You haven't
what is
seen
it?
him
The
move so
KN95? The KN95 mask? Absolutely, man. All right, let me double check. All right. By the way, my sound is okay, you guys? Is the sound okay? There's no echo, right? Is there an echo? Tell me if there's an echo, please. Hopefully there's no
Yes,
echo.
better now.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, awesome. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's super nuts. Like, to me, it's cute. You know, when a girl does that, it's cute. But it's definitely not fucking reality. You know, definitely not reality, man. It's just, you know, I guess like if you were to have like a little tiny kitten or a puppy, you know, you put your hand in its mouth because you know it can't do anything.
It sounds like
but the cat would be sitting there,
out
like,
of a balloon.
You know, like totally going at it. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. That's a good thing. I mean, you know, mine is. I think everybody aims for that. You know,
squeal.
keep it like that as much as possible. Dude, that's amazing. Hell yeah, that's a good thing, man. See, that's a sign of a real man. You know, as long as it doesn't go oh, you know, as long as it's not like that, then it's good. You definitely don't want that. I'm telling you, bro. Then that's a bad sign. But yeah, there's if you know it's coming out like it's like a balloon, you know, slowly being, you know, that's good. You know, that's a good thing. You like sound like a helium tank or something. You know, that's fine. Everybody, welcome in. Good to see you guys.
When you eat beans or Taco Bell, it's different though.
Oh, bro, yeah,
Oh, yes, that
that's true.
Open.
Well, then it has the vibrations.
That's exactly
you know?
How it sounds.
Yeah, if you have when you're eating Taco Bell, it's got the vibrations. I think Aloha, you know about that. When you eat Taco Bell, it definitely has the vibrations. You know, it's intense, very intense, very, very, very intense. Dude, there was a girl in here. I just met her. She does AI videos. I was gonna pair with her to see some of her work.
Food poisoning she gets.
I know. I remember. I think she mentioned that like maybe 2 weeks ago or so or whatever. Which sucks. Kayla, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Dude, food poisoning's no joke. No joke. I was telling my wife, I was like, man, we need to go to, I think it's Tahiti, is it? Tahiti, there's something called a Tahiti belly. Have you guys ever heard of that? It's like you eat food from there, and it gives you whatever. But yeah, Tahiti apparently it's a really nice place. I've never been. Bali, I'm sorry, it's Bali. They call it Bali Belly. I
Yeah,
guess
I
all of them
got a
are
new
like
AI
that. Yeah,
girl
I got a
today
new
too.
AI
She
girl
was
today.
real cool.
Oh, nice.
You eat food from the belly.
Uh, so it's like Bali Belly because like when you the water there is so bad it's gonna give you diarrhea. So they call that Bali Belly is what they literally call that because almost everybody gets it. No, 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 you're good, you're good. But I did have I like belly beef belly. I do like beef belly. Beef belly is pretty damn good. Page 64, welcome in. But
Oh
yeah, man.
snap! I don't need any of that.
I know, dude. That's what I was thinking.
Kendall,
They
I
have like
love
clinics
couples.
and hospitals. That's a Mexican thing, bro. That's amazing. Good for you. That's definitely a Mexican thing. My father-in-law's like, oh yeah.
At P9
I think he likes the bulls. But man, good amount of testosterone in those things, huh?
likes.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it. What does it taste like? I've heard a few different ways
Cow
that
tongue is the
people.
best.
Cow tongue is great.
I ate tongue once.
Oh yeah, cow tongue is really good. You especially if you slice it up really thin and just like kind of gently just put it on the like the thing. Really good. Yeah. Okay. Balls taste like beef. Interesting. Like a tender one, I'm sure. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Amazing. Dude, that's hella dope. I don't know if you guys mess with like liver, intestines. Like liver's not terrible, but it is kind of irony. Like I've had liver, kidney, just barbecued. Just covered into like a masala or like what the hell, like a
After
marinade.
Diddy ate the cow balls, his balls dropped.
Oh man, that's funny. I was thinking it would do the opposite, but I was thinking maybe it
Then they
would go
let
up
the
to his
container sit in the icebox
go
for
up
weeks.
to
I
his
opened
chest.
it to wash it.
And they
Almost
could
passed
sit in
out.
the icebox for weeks. I was gonna
TF.
wash. Oh man, yikes! Yeah, that's gotta be that's crazy. United Kite Club, no way. Got the Kite Club in the house today. Oh man, yo, that's down. Anthony, you eat
It
anything
was
like
so
that?
smelly.
Oh, yeah. My daughter had. I think what the hell was it? It was like old spaghetti or something. Oh fudge! She left that shit like in her like lunch pail thingy. Man, we found it. She didn't even realize, but the lunch pail she like put it down. We didn't see it for like a couple weeks. I ended up just throwing it away. I was like, dude, I'm buying a new one. This is disgusting. I'm not dealing with this shit. My wife's like, no, just wash it. It's fine because it was in the thing, and I was like, fuck that. Yo, thank you, Diddy. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate you, bro. Man. Yeah, see, when it's so smelly like that, I'm kind of just like, dude, just let it go. Just have a funeral and move on. It's just too much.
Yup, no ways the
Too much.
smell can't go away.
Yeah, it for reals. I heard someone where they said like how to get like pasta stains out of a Tupperware. I think it was like you put like a wet paper towel in there and then you shake the thing really hard. And that's one way to
Kamal,
get
do you
all the
eat
things.
rice?
Oh yeah, dude, I eat a lot of rice. I love rice. I do love rice. Like I
Yeah.
especially like chicken fried rice. Oh, love that. But even white rice, we have white rice almost every day. But we eat basmati rice in my house. I don't know if you guys have ever had basmati rice. If you haven't, definitely you need to give it a try. Basmati rice is very long grain. It's a very long grain rice,
Do you
very
eat the
delicious.
leftover rice if it's been a day?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, yeah. Dude, I'll eat leftover rice if it's been 3 days. 4 days is like my max. I never ever eat anything after
No.
4 days. Yeah, try basmati, Basmati, depending on what it is. But 4 days is like my max. But yeah, I grew up on
Kia Lola
leftovers.
thinks it's no good after one day.
My dad and his new wife, they're like that. They don't eat even like if it was cooked for lunch, they don't eat for dinner. My dad's like, fuck it, run it. Because I mean for him, I mean he's not the one cooking, so she's like, no, I don't do that.
He doesn't
He's
put
like, oh,
vinegar.
So you know, give basmati rice a turn if chance, if you can. It's not sticky. It's very very delicious rice. Honestly, it's really good rice. It's a long grain. It's not too sticky. I don't. Do you guys rinse your rice before you make it? By the way, do you rinse? I don't know if you guys do that. If you rinse the rice.
Yes,
Oh, perfect. Hell
yes,
yeah.
we do.
That's you got to do that.
I don't know if we have
Yeah,
that here.
clear water. Jack,
Yes,
welcome in. Yeah, it's possibly. I think you probably do. But yeah, that I love doing that myself. I got to rinse it at least like 3 4 times until the water is clear. Makes a huge difference. Huge difference.
I love Spanish rice.
Like you're talking about the orange, like the orange one.
I add salt and vinegar in my rice water.
Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah. That Spanish rice is really good. When you guys hopefully when you guys come in June, I'm gonna take you to go have some Pakistani rice. Hopefully you guys are good with spicy. But yeah, man, it's really good. It's like a curry mixed inside of the rice. It's called biryani. Super duper popular, delicious, very good rice. But yeah, we have that. We have a couple different ones. We have like a sweet rice. It's like a
Have you
yellow.
ever tried barbacoa?
Oh yeah, I've had barbacoa. Barbacoa
He
is really
doesn't.
yummy.
That's why I got sick from his rice.
Eesh. Damn. Yeah, the vinegar and salt. That can be really important. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't put vinegar and salt in mine, but it makes sense. I mean, the vinegar. I know the vinegar is it's a really nice flavor.
That's bomb camel barbacoa.
Yeah, barbacoa is really good. Like I'll have like barbacoa, like beef barbacoa in like a burrito. Oh, delicious, super yummy. Yeah, barbacoa is really good. Barbacoa is hella good. But still, my favorite all time go to is
You
still
must
always
have
going to
a
be carne
strong
asada.
stomach.
I you know I have I have my belly's kind of. I got you. Yeah, my I mean I have I eat a lot of things. Let's just say it like that. Like even street food. This last time I went to Pakistan, like I don't know, I got sick there once for like a day or two, and that was it. So yeah, my stomach. Excuse me, sorry guys. My stomach is pretty.
Camel, every time
You
she
know,
eats, not even 1 minute she gotta go.
oh dude, that's great. That's a really good metabolism. What is it? Either metabolism or is it your digestive system, which in play is your metabolism. Dude, that is awesome. I wish. You know what's so funny? I bought a box of
Not when
poop
we
tea.
are on the road.
That's awesome. That's awesome. For the rides, you gotta cork it up. But I have like a box of tea. Dude, you make a tea of this? Oh my god, dude. Guaranteed. Next day you're on it. So I was thinking I'm gonna do it tonight, but I was like, dude, I gotta stream. So maybe after the stream, before I go to bed, I'm
No
gonna do it.
gallbladder, the fat just comes out.
Dude, that's pretty. I'm sorry to hear that, but also that's pretty awesome. I think I need to fucking I need to go get my gallbladder removed. The hell's it doing there anyways, dude? What a waste. Fucking gallbladder. It's over
Oh,
there just
mama.
absorbing fat all over the place. Fuck you, gallbladder. Can you imagine go to the doctor? So what are you here for? Just take it all out,
Lord, it
bitch.
helps the liver.
I know it is important. The gallbladder is very important. That's why I did mention, I'm sorry to hear that, but at the same time, that's amazing. Super awesome. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I have a couple friends. These sons of guns are so skinny. Dude, these guys literally will eat anything and no weight gain, no nothing. It's so annoying. So annoying. So we got from the tube. One time I pooped my pants at the park and I had to throw away my underwear in the bathroom. I couldn't go back in the car with my ride because my pants were a mess. So I had to walk back home. That is a golden story, Derek. Derek, that is a golden story. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's happened to me. I don't know about the pants
No,
getting wet, but that is a golden story. That's happened to me maybe 2 times. I'll tell you a funny story. So I'm in Pakistan, okay? Pakistan. and I was at a wedding, and I was wearing this thing. It's whatever their traditional outfit. So, anyways, I was wearing it. It's cool, but man, it's kind of inconvenient. So I'm wearing it, and I had their toilets over there are like in the ground. Not nowadays. Now they have what's called Western toilets. So this is like what we use, but they have like just a hole in the ground. So I'm at a wedding, and I just ate dinner, and I was like, oh man, I have to go. So where the wedding was, the closest bathroom, the only bathroom that they had there, where was the hole in the ground, right? So I go to the bathroom. I like whatever. I like pull my things in my pants down. I squat, and then I let her rip. I felt amazing. Felt great. Instant relief. Felt super good. Everything was going great. The problem started when I looked down and I noticed that instead of freaking going inside of the hole in the ground, I actually did it inside of my own pants. So unintentionally, not aiming, but bam, direct hit right in my pants. Right. So now I'm like, wow. Not only is it a wedding, but what the hell do I do? So I threw that away. I ended up calling somebody who was at the house. I was like, call my mom. I ended up telling my mom. My mom was having a blast. She was like, dude, you're on your own pretty much. But she ended up telling my cousin, like, hey, can you go give Kamal some pants that he can borrow? So I ended up borrowing the pants, not even the right color. But I went the whole night in like other pants. And somebody's like, dude, did you change your pants? And I was like, no, I was wearing this all night. Not wanting to tell him, yeah, I had to because I shit my pants. But there was that. I remember I used to go to the gym with my brother, and that was crazy because where I had to go really bad. I had like a protein shake, and we're driving, and I was like, dude, I can't even sit. I gotta like sit up. So I was kind of up a little bit, like holding myself like this. When we get turned into the neighborhood, he zooms up, slams his brake, all right, in his car, and I go crashing into the windshield. Almost came out, but luckily I was able to hold it in. Puppy love, welcome in. I've had a couple moments like that. No shame in the game. It's natural. It happens. It happens to all of us. No big deal. But Derek, thank you for sharing. Loved you. Yeah, yeah. And no shame in the game. Dot, welcome in. But that's how it goes sometimes, You win some, you lose some, and then sometimes you shit your pants. But, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. So that's how life goes sometimes. Right?
Noon his pants more than Trump.
More than a lot of seniors, which is there's no problem with that, dude. Like I said, it's all natural. Everybody does what they want to do.
I was in the toilet and ended up in my shorts.
That's funny. That's it. I mean, if it happens, it happens. Just clean up, get in a shower, and then you're done. Feel good, which is nice, And that's it. Everything works out for the best. Everything works out for the best.
Lol.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm just looking at some stuff here. Oh man, what we got? Anyways, okay. We're good. Sorry guys, just looking at my messages. We're all good. Yeah, I wanted to make myself some tea today, but couldn't get to it. Couldn't get to my damn tea, but whatever, it is what it is. You guys want to see my my new? I made some new middle finger videos. Let me show you guys. I'll give you guys a sneak peek before we use these on the co-host. Where are you?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Here's the one.
Check out what I just cooked.
There's that one, and then
wow, check that out.
Yeah, dude. So those are the two new ones to put in the arsenal. Creator growth. What's
Can you
up? Welcome
jump in
in.
the shower real quick
Those
before you start the
most
battle?
definitely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take your time. But yeah, there's no honestly at this rate it's more of just to mess with people. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Well, we're gonna hit him up.
What the fuck is that? Do you regret?
Miguel wishes he had some of those to show me daily.
All right, time to make something grow. Behold, the ultimate growth.
How are you girls? What happened?
That was so cool.
How did you do that? How do you like edit on TikTok?
Is it like an app?
Sorry, I feel. Do you guys see water coming on my head?
I have something truly amazing to share. What in the world is that?
Wow. Check that out.
This is a candid discussion about relationship drama and miscommunication.
You could just make those videos I'll add instead.
Yeah, I know. I could do IRL for reals. So what's up? How are you? But it's more funny. The AI video is a lot more funny, Clay. It's way funnier to do it in videos than in real life. Real life, anybody could do those, you know? Cash, what up, my guy? Real life, anybody could do videos like that. But, you know, thank you. I appreciate you, Cash. What's up? How are you?
I am
Hello?
fine.
Oh, wow. Nice. Good. Yeah, you sound very young.
Okay, Bob. Creepy.
I know. I think she does that, you know, to kind of protect herself. You know who else does this? The covering the mouth is this guy. His name is Alex Monopoly. He's an artist and he does pictures of Monopoly themed. So super cool guy. But yeah, he always takes his photos like this. Like, all
I
of his
ended
photos.
up throwing up, so I have my surgery tomorrow morning.
Oh man, Cash, wishing you the best, brother. Dude, I thought your surgery was supposed to be yesterday, was it? Or yeah, wasn't it yesterday or today? At 1:00, I think. It was at like, wasn't it at like 6 or something? It got pushed to 1. Damn, dude. Wishing you really, really good health, brother. I'm so sorry. I hope everything works out.
What kind of watch is that you're wearing?
Oh, this is the Samsung. This is the Galaxy 8, I believe. The
Yes,
watch.
but I ended up getting nauseous
Oh
and threw up.
man, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that. Dude, Cash, yeah, seriously, man. Praying, sending you great vibes, energy, all that good stuff for a successful surgery, brother. Honestly, hoping everything works out good. Yeah, I'm sorry you dude, throwing up, that sucks. It's like the worst taste, the worst flavor, you know, the acid. But I hope everything legit. I hope everything works out for you, brother. Crazy. Dude, health is wealth. Health is wealth. But yeah, Cash, you're a great guy, brother. You are a great guy. So everything will work out. I'm sure. How are you?
Look who it is. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, a long time no see.
It has been a while. How have you been?
It has been. Just, you know, same old, same shit, different toilet kind of thing. You
Nice,
know?
nice.
But yeah, things are good. You know, just trying to get back into the groove of things with like the time and things. But yeah, you started making AI videos now, kind of thing. I think I last time I saw you, I was doing videos, right? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, this is
think
yeah.
so.
I feel like
It's
I haven't
been a
battled
long
you in like
time.
months. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been a
it's
few
been a
months.
while.
Yeah, but I've just been focusing on work, family, all that
No,
kind of stuff. But what have you been up to?
I haven't been live much. I've just been busy with work, so
Nice.
getting back into it. Been working on my content, so you guys are going to see a lot more soon. So
Sheesh.
Mhm.
All right. Hello. I'm looking forward to it. I still follow you, so I know it's going to come up on my For You page, which is
It's on your
exciting.
neck.
But
Oh, it's a long story.
no, it's a long story. It's a long story. She's mapping out the tattoo that she wants, so she's going to the tattoo salon tomorrow. So
It
she's
says
just
no regrets.
is that wait, is there an A
Yeah,
for
well,
it instead of?
I started it and then I didn't have room, so I didn't finish it.
Have you seen that meme of the dude that actually got no regrets, but it's RAGRETS?
Yeah,
That's that's what it is. Okay, that's what I thought. Nice. That's what I was gonna ask you. That's so funny.
Well, so I was copying my co-host. So like he had a hat on, put the hat on, and then I put the glasses on, and I was just matching him. And then he was like, "What about the neck tattoo?" And then I started writing.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome.
So
that is awesome. You wanna battle while we catch up a little bit?
I mean, if you want to get cooked.
I have no smoke, but let's do it. Why not?
Oh, sorry, we decline. There you go.
Yeah, we had a 34 piece yesterday that we lost, so there is no. I have no smoke right now.
The comment: ask him if he can make an AI video of you crushing a cricket.
Whoa!
With the flip flop.
That's wild. That's funny. That is so funny. I don't do stuff like that though. But I don't like. My thing is I just do like videos of actual things. But yeah, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty cool. So when you say content,
on your live?
I'm sorry.
You do the AI videos like on your live, or is it just your content?
Just content. You know, I have like different like shit like this.
Wow, check that out.
So I hit people like I hit people with that kind of stuff. You know, when I'm live.
Okay.
But yeah, that some other kind of videos, movies, whatever the hell kind of stuff. But you know, nothing special, nothing crazy.
Well, that's awesome.
Hell yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. So I saw in your stories you went to Live Fest. How was it? Is that right?
Yeah. So I didn't go to the actual Live Fest, but I went to other TikTok events that week.
Dude, good for you.
But yeah, it was fun. It was crazy.
Oh, that's
crazy. Awesome. Byron, thank you for the rose. Yeah, it was a lot, but it was a good week.
That's awesome.
Too long of a trip to be in Vegas. But.
Oof. What was your favorite hotel to visit in Vegas?
I didn't really visit a lot of them this time. I've been before, like so.
I got you. Oh, okay.
I mean, like the Venetian is really cool. I stayed at Planet Hollywood.
Oh, okay. That's a nice place.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool place. I love their tables over there. Their tables over there are really nice. I think I really like. Yeah, their tables are really chill. I normally when I go, I like to stay at like the Cosmo. The Venetian has really nice rooms. They're like nice and big. But yeah, so there's just a couple places that I really enjoy staying at. But yeah, Vegas is pretty damn cool. It is pretty damn cool, and the food is always really damn good too. Mm-hmm. Especially like Hell's Kitchen. All right, guys, we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. So whatever you guys want to do, you guys can definitely play the way you like to. Have at it, ladies and gentlemen. The Durango Casino. That's funny. I think that's off the strip, right, Keen?
Yes.
Yeah, the Durango Casino is on. What happened?
That's a good one.
What's so funny?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's so funny? Oh my god, man! I don't know. What's so funny? For reals, I have no clue.
You know what you did.
I don't. I'm honestly just sitting here talking to my chat. But yeah, the Durango Casino is pretty cool. I've never been there, but Red Rock I hear is also really cool. I heard Red Rock is really fun, but yeah, I haven't been there. There's a couple other ones that are really cool.
Nice. I stayed there.
You stayed at Red? Yeah, I've heard Red Rock is really good. This last time I stayed at Caesar's Palace, I was there for my last 2 trips. I had a really nice room. So I'm a little whatever, but Yeah, I had like a whole like I freaking my room. It was a nice room, but I had like a whole jacuzzi and stuff in there, so it was like really nice. But yeah, I don't go back. I got pissed off at them, man. They got mad at me for cursing on the table, and I'm like, bro, if I'm like sitting here and like I have this money, like who the f- are you to tell me I can't curse? You know. So it is Kiloa, thank you. But yeah, Caesar's Palace is pretty nuts.
Tell him to do it again. I missed it. You guys did not miss it. You guys
Miss-
did not miss the
Wait,
video.
miss what?
Uh-huh.
Jeff, I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Uh-huh.
Eat this instead of the
Guys,
chewing
glove,
gum.
glove. Don't let them distract you. Glove.
Oh, come on. There's nothing. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, lighting it up. The gallery. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, you know I had to. Just for because I haven't seen you in a long time. I got to make up for missed times. But shit, it was honestly super cool to battle with you. I legit though, it's been like at least 2 months, I think.
Oh, at least it's been a long time.
And then yeah, you're still doing your like makeup, right? With the like the clown makeup and stuff.
Yeah, here and there.
Dude,
So,
amazing.
thank you.
Yeah,
I did
you're
a lot-
honestly like super talented when it comes to the face painting. I didn't mean to say clown makeup, but you know what I was talking about, like the Harley Quinn. I should have said maybe.
I do a bunch of like different clown.
Yeah,
looks.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, but clown meaning yeah. Anyways, like a double
And then-
entendre, but it's not. It's good. It's all good stuff.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be posting a lot more of like my photography because I used to post a lot more of that back in the day, and I haven't been posting that much lately.
Oh
So
shit!
making my
No, that's
comeback.
amazing. If you're into photography, you should look into AI. If you're about that life, you should start messing around with
I
AI.
do like landscape and wildlife
Yo,
photography.
no way. There's a nice barn owl. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. Have you seen the owl on the dollar bill? Oh man, that's cool. Is that silver paper? Is that silver paper that you print on?
It's a metallic paper.
It's a
So I get
metallic,
it done.
okay.
I think it's print shop in Iowa.
Okay, all right.
Dude,
Dude, that's
Iowa.
sick.
But yeah, they do metallic.
Wow. Yeah,
I love
so
those
pretty.
things.
Damn, dude, that's incredible. Keep it up. You did that with your camera?
Oh yeah, have you? I'll just show you what I do. So I do a
Wow,
lot of
I
like,
know, dude. Yeah, those are really cool. What's that?
I do a lot of like fashion and portrait photography.
Oh wow.
I know if
No,
you
you're-
need to go, you can go.
No. This is amazing. Yeah, if you have any like models that like you photograph that are like nude, it's don't show those, because TikTok won't approve. Oh, sick. Oh, that's good. That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Thank you.
Damn, dude. The timing on that's crazy. This was like after a game, I'm assuming.
No, that was for senior photos.
Oh wow, dude, that's really cool. Yeah, with AI, you can make like the
Lots
ball
of
into.
pictures all
So
at once.
there's a photographer. He's really
Yeah.
popular here in SoCal,
Mhm.
and yeah, it could be Dylan. I think so, dude. Just like a fast frame. So what he does is he does like these sports photographs, but he'll create like the soccer ball. He'll make it into like a fireball, and like with a stream of like fire coming behind it with like smoke. So he starts doing edits like that. That is so cool, Miss America. Hell yeah. That is way cool. Yeah, exactly. Dude, that is cool, man. That's
Thank
incredible.
you.
Good stuff.
Thank you. And then
Keep it up.
yeah, on this page I post like I do haunted house and horror photography for like haunted houses for their
Wow.
like commercial photos and stuff. So
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, I like haunted house type things. That's a really cool one. Here, I'll play one more for you. Was it good? You didn't flinch though. Oh, yeah. You like it. I could tell. Nice. Good. Well, good for you. It's good stuff. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But shit, man. It's I'm honestly, I'm really looking forward to your content. I'm super happy that we battled again.
Thank you. Yeah, me too. It was good connecting with you.
God, likewise. Hell yeah. Keep up the great work. Honestly, photography is it's really, really badass. By the way, have you seen that one dude? He's like a black guy in New York. He's like a street photographer dude, and it's like him and another guy. It's a whole story about it. One guy's digital, and then he's like a manual photographer. I forget what his name is, but it was a really big story. Yeah, he's like this black dude. Like way back in the day, he was like pretty. He was like a young photographer in New York, and he would just do like a lot of like scenery, like urban type like photography. Got super huge, and some random dude off TikTok was like, I guess he just got a digital camera, snapped his picture, and the guy was like kind of pissed. So he met up with him again. He's like, what was up his ass? And then it turns out he was actually like a pretty well-known photographer. But he was like, this digital shit I'm not about. Why don't you get into the manual? So if you're into photography and you're like into that part of the world, it's a really interesting, nice, wholesome story. You know, it started with that, and then all of a sudden it's like the guy's like, look, I'm gonna buy you a camera, I'll buy you your equipment, just go forget about the digital, go do this, go print your photos, go to a dark room, do that whole process, you'll fall in love with it even more. So that's basically what the guy does now. So anyways, yeah, I thought, you know, if you're into photography, you may not even give a shit, or you may be like, oh, that's kind of cool.
No, that'd be really cool to look into.
Yeah, for sure. But wonderful to see you. Take care of yourself. Wishing you all the best.
All right, good to see you. Request me anytime.
Most definitely. Thank you.
Ah!
Oh, damn it. I was going to hit her with this. That would have been messed up. I was like, we're having a good conversation. All of a sudden, I'm like, all right. Sorry, guys. My Nico pouch was getting stuck in my freaking look at this, dude. Wow. That's wild. Dude, imagine if they actually had one. Dude, when I was in Dubai, they had so many flavors that you can't even get here. They had like cherry, cappuccino, just a bunch of random ass flavors. But anyways. All right, y'all. How are you guys doing, man? Hair gel is saliva and refined sweet. That's so funny. Dude, whoever's on the tube right now, that is hilarious. Dylan, are you still in here? Salsa. Oh my God. Salsas, chips, and beans. Wow. That is amazing. I love salsa chips, by the way. Absolutely love salsa chips. It's incredible.
Tired been working OT lately.
Damn, bro. Damn. Stupid ass OT. By the way, MVPs, I'm so sorry, you guys. Man, this is one thing. I apologize. I get really caught up in the co-host that unfortunately I miss calling out the MVPs. You guys, forgive me. I'm so sorry. I know K Aloha was a big MVP. Keen, I think you were. Who else? You guys. Oh, Dylan. Thank you so much, brother. Dude, Dylan with the 15 hand hearts. Thank you. The 15 rosas. Hell yeah. Got the title gifter. Thank you. You guys are amazing, man. Thank you, guys. Like, legit, thank you so much. But anyways. Let's see here. Let's see. What else? Dude, I haven't seen her in a long time. I got into it with one of her friends, I think last time I battled her. Which is probably why I haven't seen her in a long time.
Some funny Mike songs.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes. I'm just tired. You ain't good enough. She told me, baby, I'm gonna leave. Don't you leave.
Check out what I just cooked.
Ah, damn it. Left before I could even do anything, man. Damn it.
What's going on, bro?
It's going good, bro. How are you?
Good, man. What's up with the hair? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Take off the hat. Let me see yours. Oh shit! Put it back on, dude.
Just the normal. Listen. Bro, listen. Your knuckles shouldn't be that hairy. Why are your knuckles so hairy, my guy?
Because
Have you
I'm a
seen the
man.
video?
Because I'm a
No,
man.
that's not how it works.
It's,
So
I
you
have
shave 'em?
testosterone. I have high testosterone. That's why.
Oh.
Because I like to bang. You know,
You like
I'm
to
not. I don't
bang.
just sit and game. I like to bang. You know what I'm saying?
Me either. Me either.
But what's up with you, man? What are you up to? What kind of content do you make? Fortnite?
No. I play chess.
I stopped
You what?
cleaning the bathroom.
I play chess.
You play
Because
chess?
Dad's testosterone.
Chess.
Not,
yeah.
not checkers?
No. I'm not good
Yeah,
at checkers,
I love
so I try to
chess.
develop
Honestly,
it.
I love chess, bro. What are you on, bro? I want to verse you in chess now.
You want to play
chess?
chess?
Chess is like my favorite game. Do you have the chess club or the chess app?
Chess.com app?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah, I'll show you some of my things. There we go.
Let me see which one you have.
Let's see that. I have this, the chess. I'd have a 3D chess. I have all of them.
Yeah, so chess.com. I'd be more than happy to play you, man.
Dude, bro, say less. I'm on chess.com right now, dude. Let me add you so I can freaking. I want to see how good you are, bro.
tell me what
I
your
never
username is on
never
chess.com
come
and I'll
across
do it.
somebody on TikTok that's like I like playing
359
chess. I respect that. I respect it. Let's see. Search, invite. All right, dude. How am I inviting you, man?
All right, so just type this in right here. So
Where am I typing it? Hold
just
on.
in friends, like if you want to search for friends.
Okay, hold on, dude. Give me a sec. Find friends. Okay, shoot, I just saw it. Okay, find friends. I just do with the AI on extremely hard. That's always kind of what I do.
You should be able to beat me then. Should be no issue.
No, it's not. That's why I wanna humble you really quick.
Come on, Mr.
I'm just joking. I'm
Testosterone.
messing.
Figure
I don't do I don't do that. I don't do like extremely hard. But I do really enjoy. Okay, go ahead. Search by name.
So LeonCio.
M. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, N is in Nancy.
L is in Larry. Come
Okay.
on, Mr. Testosterone.
Leon.
L-E.
Wait, what does
Yep.
testosterone have to do with hearing? I didn't say I have a freaking bionic hearing. Okay, Leon.
Yep, with this, and then at the end, CIO,
Uh-huh.
and then 1119.
Okay. It's you standing up with a white hoodie and looking down with a cap.
That's me.
Probably the same cap, bro. Have you washed it since this photo?
Have I what?
Have you washed the hat since this photo?
No, different
Okay.
hat.
Here we go, dude. Nice. Okay, I think yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure that's you. You have an American flag in your name?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, America, bitch. Sorry, not you. You know what I mean?
Where are you
Just
from?
America.
No, it's okay.
You know what I mean?
I like it.
That's just by default, bro. Look at this. America. That's America kissing me. That's how it goes, dude. We only mess with America here, ladies and gentlemen. A balcony engineer. Hell yeah. Well, dude, I'm gonna look out for you, bro, and we'll battle. We'll battle in chess, dude. I want to see how you play.
Wolverine.
Let's do it. I mean, I'm super aggressive in chess, you know. But
Okay.
if you want to play, let me see if I got.
Like, what is super aggressive? What does that mean? Like, you like to fight in it, or you move fast, basically?
No, I don't move
You like
fast
to
at
push.
all. I sacrifice a lot of material.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Sorry,
so
well,
you take out the queen like within the first 3 moves, I think.
Yeah. Because
I
here's the
gotcha.
thing, right? If you need your queen to win, then you probably are not good at chess.
You know, I disagree. I think, anyways, we'll
He is
play on
aggressive
the
with your
board.
woman.
We'll play on the board.
Send over the invite.
Dude, bro, as soon as I get off live, well, I have to do some shit. I have to post a video on some things, but I will send you an invite, like for sure. Let's do yeah, maybe tonight before I go to bed. Hopefully we don't go. How long are you gonna be on?
I'm not gonna be on too much longer, man. I'll give you probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
Okay, you don't have to give me shit, bro. I'll see. Okay. The fuck?
Listen, here's the thing. So, if you beat me, there's a lot of people that would have a lot of respect for you. Truthfully, like I'm not saying that I'm a big content creator from the chess community, but I'm pretty decent.
Who is this guy?
I have zero. This guy right here, QT, is a guy who wants to play me. He's a very high testosterone guy, is what his words were.
Right.
He's very
high
testosterone driven.
I am.
That's who this guy is.
So that let's all right. So let's play chess and then we'll figure things out. I want to see how much testosterone you have. Let me see your knuckles really quick.
My knuckles?
Yeah.
No. Listen.
Oh shit, bro! You're on the verge of transitioning, bro. Dude,
No, that's not.
dude, come on, man. Step it up, bro.
No, not at all.
You need some
bro.
shots.
Actually,
You need some
I
trim.
actually think hair is absolutely disgusting. Truthfully.
Wow.
I think it's disgusting. Like, can you imagine, like, in my brain, it just doesn't make sense, like, having a bunch of beard and shit, like, hair falling everywhere, and I just think it's gross.
Nice. Well, that's
But,
cool.
I mean, that's just me, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah. No, that is just you. That is just you. But, all right. Well, that works. You know, whatever. Luckily, I'm not GAY because, I mean, I don't care. But you know.
Why you keep talking about his testosterone?
Bro, that's what he was bragging about when we first got on.
California, now it all makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
California,
that's
now it all makes sense.
California, the #1 state in the entire country, holding it down for all the red states that are eating all the welfare. California is
All the
going
red
to be
states
there. Are you
eating
from
the welfare.
Texas?
Wait,
Leon?
hold on. Now we gotta talk about this.
What a joke.
Wait. I gotta ask
That's
you
a
question.
fact. Hold on, Leon, you're from Texas? Tell me you're from Texas.
I'm from Texas. I was born
Are
in
you?
Texas.
No. Where are you from?
I'm in Arizona.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's a blue state. I'm not blue or red, but I'm just wondering. Okay.
I don't know.
Let's
if
talk about it.
notoriously-
Go ahead.
I don't know
Ask
if
me
Arizona's
questions. Let's talk
notoriously a
about
blue
it.
state.
Arizona's always been a blue state. Not always. I take that back. In the past few
Not the
years, the
#1
past
state.
couple
Cali
years,
sucks.
not always.
I don't think it's been that way for 10 years. You know? Wait.
Look it up.
Hold on. First off,
Hold on, look it
I
up, dude.
apologize.
Google it.
Hold on. Arizona has been a blue state. Are you out of your mind?
Look it up.
Just think about, what do you think about when you think about Arizona? We don't even have to look it up. Let's just have an honest conversation. When you think of Arizona, what do you think of?
Honestly, I think of like a glass pipe.
Okay, fair. What about like the Wild Wild West?
I think of like Texas.
Wild Wild West, Second Amendments. You would think, just think about it. Process it for 1 minute. Do you really think
I'm on Google right now, and it says since the 1950s, Arizona has always been considered a stronghold state for the Democratic Party.
Okay, see what color they have voted.
Okay.
So
throughout its history, they have never voted red. That's what I'm looking at here.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
All right, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about what are your
Hold on, there's no way.
There is no way, dude. I'm trolling you right
Since
now.
the 1950s, Arizona has been considered a stronghold state for the Republican Party. Jeez, don't do this to me again, man.
All right,
I
dude.
almost thought
No, man,
crazy.
this guy was
Now,
about
do
to
I
switch.
think- do I think
This
that
guy was
a lot
about
of
to
people from
change
California
jerseys
are
right now.
moving here?
He's about to go bring a new jersey from his
No. Do
closet.
I think a lot of people from California come here and then vote blue? Of course.
Yeah, because
I don't think I'm a blue or a red kind of guy.
Yeah, but so people that can't afford California, they typically move into poorer states like Arizona. But your Arizona doesn't get the cream of the crop.
Everyone with a brain is leaving California.
It's like the grade. It's like the C team that is leaving California. The A team of Arizona is not staying in Arizona. They're coming to California. They're buying a house on the ocean, or the hills, or something like that. I'll put it like this, okay? I own a house.
I don't know if I agree with that, but
Everyone is
I
leaving
own a house,
California.
okay? I could sell
Sure,
my
so do I.
house, and I have tons of options to buy a home in Arizona. You could no disrespect, okay? If you were to sell your house in Arizona or people in Texas, they would be limited to the houses they could buy in California.
for sure, I don't disagree.
But that's what I'm talking about. So a lot of people that are going to Texas and these other states, right?
Anywhere.
They're retired.
Well,
They're
I
not
think when you say
working
that,
for
I think
California.
you're forgetting. Well, I mean, do you think that you would have the same amount of options as if Arizona had a longer beachfront property? No, it wouldn't even be close. Just geographically, you're in a better location. So we're in a desert. You're on a beach. Just the climate itself.
Correct.
Brings money there. So, but
Correct.
to assume that it's the people that have done anything or make it the way it is, or the
California is
value
the
of a
fifth
home
strongest state in
has
the
nothing
world.
to do with the amount of people or the people buying homes, or has everything to do with the weather, has everything to do with the beach there, the climate, everything. It has nothing to do with whether or not the A players or C players are leaving at all.
Whose economy is better, Florida or California?
Let's talk about the homeless rate in
California,
California.
there's more people. It's bigger.
Well, why is that?
Is that why is that a question?
Because that's a very genuine question.
But
Florida is
it's
huge.
a disingenuous question.
Florida it's next to the ocean. So what you're saying is it's all the land is the one that's carrying it, not the people. So what I'm saying it's the people and it has to do with the land. It's both.
It's not because
let's talk.
How many universities do we have here? Ivy League universities in California.
3 Floridas inside California, or maybe 2. So of course it's going to have a better economy.
Really?
How big is California compared to Florida?
Population wise?
No. Just land mass.
Like how many fucking inches, bro? I haven't measured.
Let's just look. How many Floridas fit in California? Almost 3. Exactly my point.
So
exactly my
Florida,
point.
Florida.
So when you,
okay, now look
when
up
you
this.
make a disingenuous argument saying whose economy is better, you have
That's
3
not-
times the amount of space,
And-
landmass, and people.
But because it's supply
Why
and
is that-
demand. Because it's supply and demand.
It's not supply and the only.
Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
The weather and the beachfront.
Let me make sense. Let me make it make sense for you. Okay, you have a company like McDonald's, and then you have a mama and pop burger restaurant. Okay, and then somebody would say, "Oh my God, McDonald's is so big. We're just a tiny burger restaurant." But it's supply and demand because so many people love to eat McDonald's. McDonald's is growing more and more and more. Their franchises. Of course it does. Absolutely it does. California is the 5th strongest economy in the world. I mean, it has a bigger economy than most countries.
But you're saying that it's the
okay. What is the minimum wage of Florida?
You tell me. I'll look it up right now.
Okay. What is the minimum wage of California? Do you know?
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
Because
and I'm saying this because you're talking about it has everything to do with the land and not the people.
It does.
And which state has the highest real estate?
Everything that is wrong with America.
Which state has the highest real estate prices?
$16.90 and Florida's minimum wage is $14 an hour, with 3 times the amount of people.
So it's higher in California? Is that what I heard?
It is higher in California.
Okay, it's higher.
The living is more expensive.
Exactly, and still our population is so big. Supply and demand.
Your state is 3 times the size.
I'm trying to bring up that
that's
there's
a dumb
demand.
argument to make.
There's much more
if your
demand in
land
California.
mass is 3 times bigger, hopefully your
homelessness.
population is that of that, right?
It's 3 times bigger, but hold on, you're telling me that all of the
3
land in
Floridas
California is
inside
used
California.
and usable? I mean, we have national parks. We have everything in California. We neighbor a different country. We have the snow.
You neighbor.
This guy is dense AF.
Canada?
Canada, dude, look at a map. What is California neighbor? Which country?
What country?
Bro, honestly, I think you're trolling me, man. You're trolling me now. You're trolling me. And by the way, everybody that's saying, oh, the homeless people, with the population that you have, number 1, of course, it's a law of large numbers. Number 2, most of the homeless people, a lot of the homeless people that live in California, they come from other states because California offers social assistance, the government assistance that other states do not because they're broke. California offers, for example, food stamps. They offer groceries. They offer housing.
Baby.
So people come. What's up, Beth? So people come from different states to benefit from the great economy of California. I used to have a store, and a lot of the homeless population, I used to give free water to people.
The greatness of California. I don't think that's the debate here.
Well, yeah, it is. It is because we're talking. Okay, so which country is it that we neighbor?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but where were you going with this?
Because I'm telling you what the benefits of California are versus. Okay, tell me what are the benefits of Arizona?
The benefits of Arizona?
Yeah, let's take out the Phoenix Suns for a second.
That's my team right there, man. That's my team.
Devin Book. All right. Besides that, give me something else. What is something of? Why would I, for example, want to go? Why would I want to go to Arizona? Convince me. What does Arizona offer? And you could use land. You can use whatever you want.
Well, I would just say you can get more bang for your money. You get a lot more for your money. That's probably your biggest thing, right? Like you wouldn't obviously be paying $7-8 for a gallon of gas, which is awful. you'd be $3. So I think monetarily wise, it'd probably be the biggest thing. The amount of money you would save. I think that the amount of money you pay in taxes would probably be drastically less. The food is.
But then I'm making less money, right, in Arizona. So my wages would be significantly less.
It sounds like you're pretty. It sounds like you're pretty sophisticated, and it sounds like you're.
Every time I see a Californian come to my state, I say, please go back.
I do.
And I mean, that takes some level of competence or some level of
well, I mean, we have a lot of universities
I would
here.
make the argument that
USC, UCLA, Cal State Berkeley. We have private universities. These are big schools.
Wait, were you asking me to make the case why you should come to Arizona, or you want to talk about schools?
No, I mean,
because you're just moving the goalpost, and I'm just trying to.
No, because you brought up you're bringing up a personal point by saying you seem sophisticated. I don't know what that has to do with Arizona.
Because I think your sophistication and your ability to be as smart as you are, I think would be a lot more effective here.
They also have men going in women's bathrooms
intelligent.
and leader boxes in schools.
Yeah, I think you're extremely intelligent, and I think that if you didn't have to pay so much in taxes, and I think if you didn't have to pay so much money in gas and then the things, I think you would be a little while more well off. Is all I'm saying. I think that if you just cut the government out, a little bit more, and I don't vote blue or red, but I think that if you just kept a little bit more of your money, I think that you'd be in a better position.
I see what you're saying. Well, in business, there's something called opportunity cost, as you're familiar, right?
Sure.
So, like for example, like if you're going to open a store or a restaurant. You're going to pay higher, like maybe double the rent to buy it like on a main street in a very dense populated area versus somewhere in the boonies, right? So yes, you're going to pay more money, but you're also going to make more money. Like advertising, you can promote your posts on TikTok. And then you can put like $20, $50 behind it, and then you can get in front of so many more viewers. So yeah, I think, it's just the opportunity cost, brother. I think, look, Arizona's a great place. My uncle lives there. He's a stomach surgeon. And he loves it. Like, he would never, but he's also retired. He made all of his money. He worked for the veteran hospital. I mean, he's happy. He actually lives in the same neighborhood of where Dan Marley lives. So it's pretty cool. I've seen Dan Marley there.
So his money goes further.
Yeah, but the whole thing is because he's a professional, he makes a good salary. So for him, technically, he can move wherever the hell he wants, But for somebody in business, like somebody myself, I don't have like a doctorate degree, right? But so if I were to get out there, I would be sitting there and I'd be like, okay, I kind of have to start from the ground level and work my way back up. So I hold 2 licenses with the state of California right now, right? So for me, it becomes different because I'm like, man, if I were to start over, if I were starting from fresh, let's say if I were starting from scratch, and if I were to say, and let's go with what you were saying, right? Because I think you presented a lot of good things here. If I were to look on a board and say, okay, should I go and move to California? Should I go and move to Arizona? At this point in my life, my thing is,
I got was a HS diploma.
my thing is, I would probably come to California again, just because again the opportunity costs, and then like you said, like man, there's small town syndromes that happen because there's a lot of people that live in small towns, they never leave, and then they never grow, frankly, because their mind and a lot of times just kind of stays at like this big, versus you're looking like when you go into a bigger pond with bigger fish. There's a saying, and I know you know this for sure, right? Especially being a chess player, that, if you're in a room of 6 millionaires, you're going to become the 7th. So I think one thing is it is important to kind of push yourself. Yes, it's expensive. Like I have some friends that are like, dude, I'm not going to get a better fucking job because then I have to pay more taxes. And to me, I always think, dude, it's relative because, yeah, you pay more taxes, but that means you're making more money. So no matter where you go, you're going to have to pay taxes. But if you can pull in more money, and yeah, you have to give that same percentage, but at least you're keeping a little bit more in your pocket. And at the end of the day, then why not? Because in that 24 hours, if I can make $100 versus making $40, I'd rather spend my 24 hours more wisely making 100 rather than the 40 because time is something that we never get back.
You're spending more money to live where you're at. Also, so let's say you're making the $100, right? Let's say you're making because you're so okay. For example, you brought up you're gonna just pay more because you live in California. I get that, right? So let's say, for example, in order to do business, it costs you. Let's say it costs you $1,000 a month, just for numbers' sake, right? So it costs you $10,000 to do business, right? Whether it's your insurance, whether it's anything, it costs you this to do business, right?
Yep.
So now you made now you made 1,000 gross profited before any employees, before anything. You've made gross profited of 2,000, right? So now when you start to contribute to taxes, and you start to
it is the same there as well.
Everything else, whether it be the higher taxes, the $7-8 per gallon of that you're spending, so on and so forth. I would make the argument that you're probably the exact same, because even though you only make gross profit on our end $500, the cost of your home is a lot less expensive. The taxes and the property taxes is a lot less expensive. There's a lot of different things that are a lot less expensive than California just to do business. So maybe you're not making as much, but you're also not giving up your buying power as much.
So taxes, let's say like property taxes, it's a percentage base, right? So I'll give you a small example. I have a cousin.
What's the property percentage tax in California?
1 to 1.1%.
Let me just go ahead. Keep chatting. I'm just
I'll give you a scenario. So my cousin moved to Chicago. Thank you, Zach. My cousin moved to Chicago, and I was telling this dipshit. I was like, bro, you're making a big mistake. What are you doing? So, anyways, to make a long story short, in 2021, his house appreciated to the tune of like 4 to 6%. Okay, in Chicago. My house appreciated about 20 to 25%.
What year are you talking about?
2021.
Every house appreciated in 20. Why would you come with this disingenuous? Do you think
that's not disingenuous? These are fact. Hold on. Did you hear what I say? Hold on. I don't think you heard what I said. What I'm talking about is appreciation rate. That's not disingenuous. That's a very big factor. So, for example, do you trade stocks?
I do, occasionally, not.
Okay, you know what a blue chip stock is, right? Like, for example, let's take Microsoft.
Like Amazon. Yeah.
Exactly. So somebody's going to say, why the hell would I buy Amazon when I can buy freaking, I don't know, some like a penny stock? What is the answer for that? Why are penny stocks penny and Amazon is so expensive? Why is that?
Why? Do you want the honest answer, or do you want like?
Sure, yeah. Give me the honest answer.
Okay, so the reason why a penny stock is a penny stock and an Amazon is not, because the value is not there. The value of a penny stock is not there. So the company doesn't have a big enough ROI. There's a lot of monetarily reasons.
So yes, I mean I understand, and we're coming on the same point. So as of now, we're talking about the prices of California real estate versus the price of Texas real estate. It follows the same patterns or the same logic of what you just mentioned about penny stocks versus blue chip stocks.
But whenever you say 2021, I would make the argument that every home in the United States
did
absolutely batshit crazy.
I agree. It did.
Everything
went up. Yes.
It's just like, but everything did.
But so I gave you percentage.
California, it went double in Arizona.
I didn't say my cousin lost value, right? I said my cousin gained 4 to 6%.
But what you said that California just grew so much more.
It did
in 2021 is what.
Because that's a fact. It did. It grew up. That's exactly right.
Well, it's easy
it grew
to
up
say that
so much more. That's correct.
2% of $2 million is a lot more than 2% of 200,000. Of course.
Yeah, but again, we're talking ROI. We're talking about investments. We're talking about what over time what's going to give you a better payoff. And this is why people in California.
It'd be the same thing.
I was talking to a client today. I'm in real estate, okay? I was talking to a client today. She had a house in California, sold it, and moved to South Carolina. In South Carolina, she bought a lake house, and the house she's living in right now. She bought 2 properties for the house price of 1 in California.
Sure.
Okay, the value had appreciated so much more in California that she was able to do that. So now going back to what I originally said, you can sell a house in California and pretty much move anywhere you want to in the country and be able to afford it, with the exception of places like Manhattan, right, or Miami. But in the opposite, if somebody, for example, in Austin, Texas, were to sell their house, they would still have to live way out in the boonies in California, and that's where their affordability would be. So again, it has to do with supply and demand. So if we were to say, hey, California is just expensive because for no reason, that's not true, because the market is the one that decides what the price is, always.
Right. So why does California demand so much money for their homes?
Okay, so let's go, because you're correct. The weather is excellent. It's like some of the best weather in the world. It's the same reason why people go to vacation in Hawaii versus they go to somewhere else, okay? But the weather is fantastic. We have like the highest minimum wage in the entire country. The social services.
Minimum wage, you still couldn't afford a house in California, but let's continue.
That's incorrect because it all depends. If you do your
so the places that you're referring.
If you have a dual income
in
household,
California, you can
if you have a dual income household, even on minimum wage, there is a chance as long as you're not going to go buy a house in fucking Beverly Hills. And I think you're looking at it from that lens. We do have, like, if you were to go way the hell out there in the desert, you could afford.
What is the average home in, let's say, in the most poverty part of LA? Poverty.
Yeah, right? you just said
What is the
LA.
average home that cost in LA?
You just said LA. I mean, LA County is what
exactly.
expensive.
So
like I said, you have to move further out.
That they would also, people who don't make enough money would also have to live in the boonies in California.
Correct.
To make $17 an hour.
Correct.
Even if you're a dual income, I think if I do the math, 16. Let's call it $17 an hour. 17 an hour.
It's not. It's more than that. But okay, yeah, okay. Whatever it is, let's
34 an hour. You're
round it off at $20.
5-6 G's a month, right? That's probably gonna get you maybe, if hopefully you have no debt, right? Because you have a PTI and a DTI, so your debt to income. Hopefully you don't have any debt. You don't have any car loans. You don't have any student loans that you have to pay for. You don't have any of that, right? You're maybe gonna get a 200. 150, if that. Now, mind you, that same person has to have the ability to put 10% down, 12% down. Who has the 10, 15 grand to put down? It just mathematically doesn't make sense. So whenever you're saying that you can make minimum wage and buy a property in California, it just doesn't make any sense. It's just not mathematically correct.
Okay, so by the way, I do real estate for 10 years here, and I'm telling you factually that it does exist. You can get an FHA loan. Hold on, hear me out. You can get an FHA loan for a 3.5% down. You can get, there's programs that you can get. Like there's a Dream for All, it's called, program in California. You can look it up. But the state of California will help you and they will put money for your down payment. Okay? You do have to pay them back, but they will give you that. There's programs out there. Again, going back to what I originally said, if you have a dual household income, so let's say, for example, like I'm making $5 and my wife is making $5, that's $10,000 of income that we have coming in. So if you're telling me I'll only be able to afford $200,000 because it's $10,000 in California, that's not true. It's not like we have like pesos or something over here. They're still the same dollars.
I didn't say if you made $5,000 each. I'm saying if you made $16.90 an hour. That's what I said.
Okay, so minimum wage, even if minimum wage
let's just
in
California, $17 an hour, 34. So if me and my spouse both make $17 an hour. At 40 hours a week, times 52 weeks in a year, divided by 12 to give me an annual dollar amount. Tell me if I'm wrong. I haven't done a calculator.
Yep.
But I'm at about $5,500 to $6,200.
Let's go with the number for the sake of this. Let's go with the numbers.
Let me get
assuming everything is
correct. I don't want to feel like I'm coming.
You're good, brother. No, dude, you're good. Let's go with it. Let's run with it. So let's say even combined, between you and your wife, you're making about $9,000. That means that you would be
times 40 hours a week times 52 divided by 12. So that's $3,000 a month. Times that by 2. So $5,800 is exactly the dollar amount that I.
Okay.
So if you think, if I'm making $6,000 combined, if me and my spouse are making $6,000 a month, okay. What type? Assuming that I have no other debt, no student loans. No car payments, no credit cards, no nothing. The bank is going to give me what, 12 to 18% PTI?
I'll find you a house for $350,000 all day.
With how much down? 3% of, okay, so let's just say, okay, I'm just doing your math here, right?
Yeah, go for it.
So let's just say $300,000, okay? Times that by, you said 3% FHA. 9,000. Huh?
3.5.
3.5%, right? So 300,000 plus your taxes or whatever, so your closing costs, all that other things. Let's call it 3.5. So I got to come up with 11 grand down without. Hopefully the seller will pay the closing costs, right? So that's 11 grand. Now you think me and my partner, who assumingly we don't have any other bills, meaning car payments, any other debt, credit cards that we have to live on. You're talking about I have to make $72,000 to $80,000 per year Debt free. Nobody's debt free right now. America is the highest credit card it's ever been. We have to take loans to drive cars and get us to work. So really, you're assuming it would be disingenuous to say that me and my partner doesn't have any other bill except for our mortgage. It's awful. It's a.
So let's go with that hypothetical. Let's take what you just presented, right? Now, hypothetically, let me ask you. This is assuming if you say that you're ready to buy a house. Would you agree that it's kind of idiotic if somebody were to make that decision, I want to buy a house without a savings?
Wait, repeat the question because I want to make sure I understand.
So I'm saying, would you agree that it's idiotic for someone to want to be able to buy a house without a savings or the sufficient cash? Whether it's gift from parents, inheritance, a loan, it could be in different ways. I mean, you could get like a hard money loan, but most people that are saying that, hey, I'm ready to buy a house, they kind of have their shit together. They have a savings.
Save because the cost
they
of
have,
living is
whatever. They have their whole system kind of built. So people that are ready to buy a house, it's not like you just got hired today. Even in California, I don't care where the fudge you go, even in Arizona, according to the lender limits or whatever, you have to be able to provide at least 2 years worth of work income. So you have to have a track history, and I don't care. This is for all states. It's not just exclusive for California. You have to be able to present, and you have to be able to have history, right, of employment. So basically, if you're even in that position where you can qualify for a loan, then that means that you can qualify for a loan. And typically, if you're making about $6,000, your payment would have to be about $3,000, which would put you at even honestly about $4,000, probably. And I'm doing rough math. Probably you can afford a house for like $425 to $400 easy. So even let's go with $350. That would be easy. That would be really easy for you. And then and that would put you at about a payment of like maybe around $3,000 a month.
So here's my question. Question. What does a $400,000 house look like in California?
Again, it all depends. LA County, forget about it because the land location is everything.
Let's put me in a position where
you're living in the desert. You're living out there in the desert.
Right, exactly. Now you take that.
Right, basically you're living in Arizona, but in California.
No, so I agree with you. I agree with you. I can buy a $400,000 home in California, which means that I should be able to buy a $400,000 home in Arizona.
Easy.
Right. So
easy.
What do you think a $400,000 home looks like in Arizona?
Yeah,
making the same amount of money, $17 an hour. Both parents, both partners together.
Yeah, but I mean, respectfully, it's still Arizona. Location matters, bro. That's like honestly, bro. Going back to the whole thing.
Based off the people that are there. That's the argument that I was making in the beginning.
Well, let's say it goes back to the whole analogy of the stocks.
The climate. It's because the beachfront property. It's because what you're gonna sell a home to is not the people who's making $17 an hour don't get to live on the beach, my guy. I promise you that.
Of course, but with time,
they get to live in the boonies. So my argument would be, would you rather live in the boonies in California for $400,000, or would you want to live in one of the best communities in the country called Gilbert, Arizona, for $400,000?
I know, dude. Location is everything.
Easy
I'll tell you, I have. So in my office, okay, we have a listing coming up in a city here. This guy originally bought his house for $350,000. Okay.
Okay.
This was maybe like 20 years ago, somewhere in the desert.
20 years ago. Okay.
20 years ago, it was brand new construction. He bought the house. His house is currently, we're going to list it for probably close to $1 million.
Okay.
So when you're talking about...
What do you think that he was doing to afford a home 20 years ago for $200,000?
Blue collar. For $350,000, he was a blue collar worker. He wouldn't, and that's why he moved to, he bought in the desert.
Wait. Think about what we're saying here. Clearly. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that you're making an exception to the rule. And what I mean by that is that you have one person who magically did one perfect thing, who made the perfect amount of money per hour, and waited 20 years perfectly to get 4 times his money.
That's how investments work.
How many people 20 years ago worked a blue collar position? 20 years ago, what do you think the average wage was in 20 years?
Okay, let me ask you like this, dude.
2006, I would argue that was probably at the brink of the collapse of before 2008.
No, that's not. So let me ask you, okay? At your job, I don't know what you do for work. I mean, you can tell me. Don't want to tell me? No problem.
No, it's okay. I'm in finance for an automotive store.
Okay, cool. So do they offer you a 401k?
They do.
Why do you invest in it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they match. Because it's free money.
I get it, but why? I mean, you have that money in your pocket that you can put in there. Why are you putting it in a 401k?
Because I get a match.
Forget
it's smart
about the
for every
match.
person to invest in a 401k? Do you think that that's the way?
Because it compounds.
Like, do you think?
Because it compounds is the answer.
No.
Because it's compounding over time.
No, that's not why people should invest in the 401k. They should invest not because it's so year over year, right? We can understand that you should probably make 8 to 10% on your investment over the course of.
Who's paying 8 to 10% right now?
Years.
But okay, let's go with that. Fine. Let's
well, no, I think the average before now.
We'll go with it. No problem. We'll go with it for the sake of this. Okay.
Right. So do you think, which the max I think 20 years ago, if we're making that argument, what do you think that the max you can put in your 401k was 20 years ago? Because right now I think it's like 20 grand, 22 grand maybe, 22.5. So what do you think it was 20 years ago?
Let's go with half, just for the shits and giggles. We'll go with 10k.
Yeah, 10k at max, right? So year over year at 8%, 10%, which has notoriously been that way. I obviously understand that now it's a lot higher, but year over year. So that means 10 grand turning into
so you understand what inflation and fluctuations are, right? Like obviously with time.
And then you have inflation, and then not only that, when you withdraw these, the taxes have been higher over the last
let me paint a scenario.
I don't know the argument you're trying to make here. It just
because what we're talking about is but basically we're talking about maturity. We're talking about with investments, amortizations, and basically 15,000 20 years ago. Thank you, Fenrir. So basically, if whatever house you said you own a home, okay, there's no question that
I own two. Yes.
You own two houses. There's no question that what the price that, for example, like your parents or their generation, what they paid for their home was significantly less than yours. Correct.
Correct.
Do you think it's a safe assumption or a safe assumption to say when our kids go to buy a house, it's going to be significantly more expensive for them? Would you agree or disagree with that statement?
Agree. I would agree.
Okay, so it's a timing thing. So going back to
Correct.
investments and everything else, because something looks expensive now doesn't mean that it is always going to stay like that. It always is going to change around, right? It's always going to be dynamic in the sense that your investments are going to go up, they're going to go down, but over time they will always go up. Our economy is built to do that.
Yeah, I'm not questioning that. And hopefully I didn't come off as like I'm questioning whether.
No, bro. Dude, trust me, you didn't. You're saying nothing wrong, dude. I love talking about this kind of stuff. Basically, what I'm saying is, and Fenrir, my buddy over here in my chat, he is saying location is everything, right? And in real estate, 101.
But it has nothing to do. My argument from the beginning was it has nothing to do with the people. California has nothing to do with the people. It has nothing to do with anything. It's all about where California is. Now, if I could make the argument, and it would be a damn good argument that.
Hey, wait, what do you say? It has. Hold on, sorry. When you say it has nothing to do with the people, you're telling me I could go to Mississippi and install some guy living in Mississippi and put him into Silicon Valley, and basically he would be able to do everything somebody at Google at Silicon Valley could do. Some rando from like Mississippi or Arizona even. Absolutely not. It has everything to do with the people, bro. The land is the land. Land is soil. When we talk about the country is. I know, dude. It is, but that's okay. It's slowly we're getting back around where it's like maybe whatever. So when we're talking about country and whatever, country is soil. Okay, there's no pulse. There's no life to land. Okay, there's no life to it. What brings life to land is the people.
Yeah, but in California you don't have that. Like nobody. So the people that there are a mass amount of people, and unless you're telling me I'm wrong, there's a mass amount of people leaving California. And it's not the top 10%, 1% that get to live in San Diego and Monica St. Pierre Beach. That's not people who are leaving. The people that are leaving are people who can't afford to be there. Right?
100%. So like I said in the beginning. It's like the C team, remember?
That's because the land provides the value. Nothing to do with the people who own that land. It's because it is private property, or private front beach property, because it is all those valuable stuff. It has nothing to do
if you're not maintaining the property, if you
great.
don't pay for the property, of course, there's huge consequences. You're going to lose the property. You're going to get warnings from the city. There's a lot of things that can happen. Even, like, for example, when I sell a house, something that's completely remodeled versus something that needs work and whatever else, that's always going to get way less money than something that doesn't need anything done.
That's everywhere. Whether I do that in Arizona, I do that in Texas,
yeah, exactly,
I do that
correct, exactly.
in Florida, it's everywhere.
So that 100%, I agree with you. So that's what I'm talking about.
In order for me to buy a home in California, I have to live in the boonies. So the argument you're really making is, do you live in a $4,000 home in the desert boonies of California, or do you buy a house for $400,000 in Gilbert, Arizona, which is an amazing city in Arizona, which is very, very classy, very nice neighborhood in Arizona, or more. You might know more.
What's the average price? So Lily, what we're talking about is honestly, well, I guess we're trying to say, is California worth the money? Is probably what I would say that the argument or what the discussion is right now, and what the argument is being made is it has nothing to do with the people and the commerce, you can say, of California. Even though we have, the largest port in the country. That has nothing to do with anything. It's all about the people. It's all about the land. So regardless of what anybody does, California is as expensive it is just because of the land.
Correct. Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
So no. I'm basically packaging the argument so I can explain kind of what we're talking about here. So I think there are whole states in the U.S. that are boonies. Yeah, absolutely. There's people in Kentucky where their minimum wage is $7.50, and a lot of people
afford a home in Kentucky.
Yeah, but we have cars and planes and trains, right, where people can move around. It's migration.
Yeah, but
people can move. Like, let me ask you. There's a lot of like.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your
let's.
nationality?
Thank you for the summary.
Originally from Pakistan. Pakistan. Well, I was born here, but family is
Okay,
Pakistani.
I got you. No, and hopefully I wasn't rude by that. But so
No,
my
not at
question
all.
is,
I don't.
Do you practice Pakistani culture or in any way, shape, or form? Okay, so
100%.
believe it or not, that Kentucky.
I can speak like 8 languages, by the way. So I practice a lot of culture.
That's badass. So whenever you say, so you were born and raised in America, but you still practice Pakistani culture. So do you think that people in Kentucky don't have their own culture, or the way they live, or the way they eat, or the way they dress? They all have their own way of culture there.
100%.
Right? So,
but it has to do with exposure.
Whenever you're
right?
asking somebody to just move because they can move, of course they can move.
But there's no limitations for them to, right?
Their family's there. Their identity's there, right? Everything that they know about themselves is there. So
But it's still a choice.
Why would
let
they
me tell
make
you,
that
okay?
decision whenever that's where their people are from?
So my father, when he was living in Pakistan, as they say here, he had a choice when he graduated. Okay, is he going to stay there or is he going to move out? 1973, he made a decision that, dude, I'm going to get on an airplane and I'm going to come to America, and he did. Even though, despite the racism, despite whatever the hell he had to do, he started off as like minimum wage worker, busted his ass, and then grew a very successful business. Okay, so ultimately, the thing is, these choices, what you're talking about is the guy in Kentucky, he has the same resources. Well, I won't say resources. He has the same choices that I do. Okay, he has internet just like I do. He has a telephone just like I do. He has school just like I do, with almost relatively the same type of curriculum. Now, if he doesn't want to grab it and if he doesn't want to bust his ass, that's on him. If I am taking advantage and I'm learning new skills, like, for example, let me give you an example. Like 4 years ago, I got my contractor's license. Did I need it? No, I was a real estate agent, but I still said, look, I'm going to continue to grow. And now I'm doing this. I'm doing like the AI videos just because it's like, oh, okay, I can bring more people in the room. So again, going back, if some guy in Kentucky is sitting there and he's like, fuck these liberals and this and everything sucks, and we're not on the same page, because on one side it's like if I'm trying to better myself and people are bettering themselves, it has nothing to do with the land and it has everything to do with the person. So let me ask you a question. Do you believe in nature
what
or
are
do you
guys
believe in
yapping
nurture?
about?
Say that again one more time.
Do you believe in nature or do you believe in nurture?
Nature. Do I believe in? You have to give me some context. I don't really understand the question. Sorry.
Yeah, I get you. So nature is when somebody is born, what makes them who they are is their environment, right? Nurture is what makes them when somebody is born, what makes them, they're already born with it. So like, for example, a millionaire is born, no matter what he does, he's going to be a millionaire because he was born to be one. Versus nature is like, he became a millionaire because he had 4 jobs, busted his ass, worked really hard. I know, dude. Fenrir, we're not going to go that long, but this is kind of what it is.
Nature versus nature.
But anyway, so yeah, the question I have for you is this, and I'm going to kind of tie it in with what we're talking about right now.
I would say that a little bit of both. But if I had to pick one, because here's the thing, right? Like
you have to pick one. There's not one or the other. Right? There's not both.
The reason why I say that is because someone who, for example, like, do you think Elon Musk's children, who just happen to fall out of the right specimen, do you think that they're natures or nurtures, right? So I don't think that either. I think they're going to be whoever they're going to be because they choose to, because they already have the wealth, right? So I think both, but if you make me choose one, I think I would say that the first option, which I think was nature. I think that depending on how hard you work, the environment. I do agree with that.
And that's how our system is designed, right? For capitalism, like that.
Sure, but I also, but as much as I love the capitalism, I do think it's flawed. Here's why. I think it's flawed, and because not everybody, like your father, sounds like your father's really hardworking. Sounds like he's really educated. Sounds like he's got a lot of charisma, right? And I would never knock that. But the people in 1970 in Kentucky, and we're just making reference to, I think if I just had to guess, I think
and I'm only bringing up my father because we're talking about like the older times and
I get it.
The different examples, and then the migration part, like a guy in Kentucky just sitting there,
but like
versus somebody who's getting off their ass. And
I get it. But in 1970, if I'm not mistaken, like we had barely gotten done with segregation, like that, like you get what I'm saying. So like there's some people who just don't have the who weren't educated enough, or who come from a different poverty like life, or who didn't have the ability to get the best books, and because they had to survive, right? So I don't necessarily know if what you're saying is true, because the person in Kentucky, you have no idea what the lineage is all about. Does that make sense? Like you have to really
learn that, but cancels out everything said before it.
Yeah, it is. But that's okay. I understand where you're trying to come up. So Fenrir, my buddy over here, he says, "but" cancels out everything said before it.
I will use the term "however" from now on.
Yeah. So, but
I will use the term "however."
But yeah. So I think
that's just arguing the semantics.
But look, I think we both know what I'm the end of the day, would you agree? The U.S. is we're capitalism, correct?
I think Kentucky is probably southern. I don't really know.
It is. Yeah, Kentucky is south. But
so I'd have to make the arguments in 1970, which it sounds like your father's extremely extraordinary. But there was a lot of people who were still very, very much oppressed.
Yeah, their thumbs are up their ass. Even now, I mean, there's a lot of people with their thumbs up their ass.
USAA and Navy Federal have just settled a lawsuit because they were in complete guilty of redlining. People of color, brown and black, right? So to pretend that everybody has the same ability to own property or oceanfront side property is ridiculous. Or California foreigner is ridiculous. It's not. That's why sometimes I try to make. Whenever I say things, sometimes I do get a little excited, right? And I tend to say shit that may necessarily be true. So I try to watch my words. What did they say? I'm sorry.
So Lily over here is saying it would be nature either way, wouldn't it? The origin of behavior all would spout with nature. Sorry, no, you're good. You're Lily, no problem. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing. Honestly, it's not about who's right and who's wrong. On my page, I love to talk about like thought-provoking material all day long. So I think it is important. I say that almost every time I go live, where I'm like, dude, the whole point is just to provoke thought, and it's not about who's right and who's wrong once again. But going back to this, look, I think, being that we are capitalism, in capitalism, it's survival of the fittest, right? So if somebody is busting their ass and they're earning their money, then frankly speaking, right, we're not like, you could say like, we're not socialists or something. To be like, oh my God, like everybody should be given the same. And I think that's kind of, it sounds like the argument that you're making it to some degree, where it's like that guy in Kentucky, he has like his lineage and whatever else. And, nobody knows what that story is. But for someone else that's busting their ass and getting out there and not looking at themselves like, oh, be sorry and everybody have pity for me. And he's nonstop. I have a lot of clients. I have a lot of friends. I mean, I have a lady I was working with like way before back in the day who just came into an open house, doesn't speak English, and now she has multiple food trucks and she's super successful. So, you know, somebody like that, when they're busting their butt, they're sacrificing their family time.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
My baby wanted to stay up with me tonight. Okay, Papa. Okay.
No problem.
One second.
You know, she's crying because she lives in Arizona. It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay. She's like, take me to Disneyland.
Go lay down. It's okay.
Oh, it's all good. Dude, hey, family first, bro. Take care of the baby. Don't worry about this. This can come and go, brother. No worries. Take care of family first always, bro. Take care of it.
Okay. Calm down.
Do your thing.
So, as I was saying, he wants to join me.
Ah, dude, he wants attention. It's all good. It's all good.
Say hi, Yano. Hi, Yano. He's crying.
Hello, buddy. Hello, how are you?
So yeah, I don't think that there's a right or wrong answer. I typically do like to challenge people's point of view. I actually agree with a lot of things you're saying, but I do like to challenge people's train of thought, right?
I love it, bro. I do the same thing. To some degree, and it's not even, I guess you could say whatever, man. It's you know, it's like the people I come over here and they always have this thing of like, you know, segregation was wrong, you know, change my mind. And then, you know, you sit there and then obviously whatever else. But anyway.
Yeah. So what I was saying is that in this capitalist place, right? Just because you bust your ass doesn't mean you're entitled to success. You can bust your ass and you can still fail. And there's not a guaranteed winner. Right? It doesn't matter how hard you work. It doesn't matter.
But the probability of success significantly increases, right, when you bust your ass.
Sure, but that doesn't guarantee success. So the idea that if you just lace your boots up, if you grab yourself by the bootstraps and lace them up, and you work extremely hard, the idea that you will be successful is terrible because it is not guaranteed success. There's a lot more factors that come into place. Right?
So in order, let's say
if you just work really hard, like the idea that we give every American, like, hey, as long as you work hard, you could own a home, and as long as you do this, and this, you can do this, and this. That's not the way it works. And for a lot of people, like I just explained, like USAA, there's very brick and mortar banks who just had to settle in court because they were found guilty of redlining people. So it has not. So. Just because we live in a capitalist society doesn't mean you have some level of.
I know. That's the thing, right? Because I mean, and that's the thing. Look, don't take this the wrong way, but I think the way you're sounding is very, again, right, very small town, and that's kind of what it is when you're saying, for example, like with the redlining, and you know, there's basically with the same type. Just because you strap up your bootstraps, doesn't mean that you're going to get certain things and whatever else. I personally disagree because this is again where I would say, right, but my personal, and this is where I disagree. I do feel like as long as you work hard, okay, there's opportunities that will come. In corporate America, they say you will be noticed and you have higher chances of kind of climbing up the ladder. Okay, nepotism. Let's put all that to the side. Let's forget about all that for a second. Okay, but if you work hard, you will. Now, if somebody is working hard versus somebody who doesn't show up to work, who doesn't whatever, their chances fall significantly unless there's blood, okay? Or like relationships, family, friends, whatever the heck. But frankly, a lot of times that doesn't even stay. So I feel like if you do work hard, you will get the results you want. Example, let's take TikTok now. Let's use the analogy of TikTok. If you want to get into the A-leagues, okay, would you have to stream for 30 minutes or would you have to stream for 6 hours a day, for example? You would have to work hard for it, correct? You would have to do more so you get more exposure. People know who you are. Yes, you're going to sacrifice your family time. Like your son is crying, but you're like, hey, go on the side. I'm streaming. I need this. Rather than you say, you know what? Who cares? I don't know your league, but you're going to say, I'm in this league. There's no way that I'm going to go to A-League. I'm sorry?
I didn't even know there was leagues.
Oh. Yeah, see, so the comments over here are you also have to keep your options open and not get comfortable. And then don't stay stagnant in a place with no growth if you are doing your best and not moving up. 1,000% Fenrir. I say this all the time. People that stay in a job for longer than 2 years, I think they're committing sui. I'm not going to finish the rest of that word, but that to me is really growth sui. Because if you're staying there for longer than 2 years and not moving up and looking at more opportunities and looking to better yourself, you're wasting your 24 hours in a day. And this is where to wrap around to the argument.
American, right?
I'm sorry.
And I'm just gonna kind of push back on that a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
And I agree. I agree. I'm actually gonna tell you ahead of time I'm gonna agree, but I'm gonna challenge your point of view.
Go for it. Yeah, right? Devil's advocate in a sense.
So, if you stay at your job for two years or longer than 2 years, you're probably doing yourself a disservice because there's other opportunities, is what you're saying, right? If we take a look at
my point why I say that is because employers are basically saying I have you by the nuts, and no matter what, I don't need to pay you more money. And this happens a lot of times, which you can probably also agree with, that new employees will get paid more than people that have been there for like 10 to 20, 15 years. And that oftentimes will cause, and this is why in the workplace,
which is terrible.
Yeah, though in the workplace, what do they say? You're not allowed to discuss your income. Don't discuss your salary with anybody. Why do they say that? But anyways, that was the point I was making. But go on.
So most people, most Americans, right? I would make the argument that probably most Americans are not educated. They don't have some type of degree, right? I would say most. Now, I can't, and I don't know if that's 51-49, but I'm just saying that most Americans probably are very just go to the workforce.
Thank you for the heartbeat. Right? Okay.
So the workforce. So whenever you're in that position, right, because you didn't get educated, and I'm just talking about the normal, average American. If you didn't get educated and you didn't do things that you were supposed to do, and then you have a family, right, you have a family you're providing for, most people can't make the decision to change jobs every 2 years. That would be crazy.
So, but also most people aren't millionaires, correct? Most people aren't millionaires, correct?
Actions to reactions.
So in order to be special, you have to do special things. So I'll give you an example, okay? You have somebody who works on Friday, he takes his check. Okay, either he goes to the bar or he goes to the grocery store, buys like a 24-pack, buys steak, lobster, says, man, I worked my butt off, right? And basically blows 3/4 of his check, okay? Another guy takes his Friday check, he deposits it, puts his money under a mattress, he saves it. Over the weekend, he's having like top ramen noodles. Okay, fast forward 1 year for both scenarios. Who do you think is going to come out better?
I think depending on the situation, like monetarily wise, of course, the guy who stuffed the money in the mattress. However,
yep, okay.
But monetarily wise, the guy who put money in his mattress. But the guy who decided to stay home,
he's living happy, memories,
his kids. The guy who
he's happy, like, he's living life.
Like this is all subjective because my idea is that no matter how many properties you own, and hopefully you have children, right? I have children. No matter you get to pass down those. You get to pass generational wealth or monetary value to your children, right? However, with that comes the lack of time that you spent with your children, right? So I don't believe in spoiling my children or giving them an opportunity that I never got. So when I don't spend the quality time that I need to spend with them, right? I'm depriving them of something that they need, right? So the guy who spent a 12-pack, or spent beer or lobster or whatever on the weekend, whatever you want to call it, took his wife to a nice place, I would say that he's a lot more in a year. I would argue over and over again that guy is a lot closer to his children, which is what really matters. Because you can't take $1 to your grave. I promise you can't. But the way your children act in society, the way they behave in public, the way they respect their elders, all that teaching and all that time.
Respect. That's the important word. I was just going to touch that one, but go on. Okay.
So all that time that I didn't eat ramen noodles and not take care, like not necessarily take care of my kids,
WTF? But did he just say really?
What did he say?
So I understand what you're saying, right? Memories are temporary, but yes, I think having that attitude of like, man, life is short because that happens. YOLO. Frankly speaking, it's yes, okay, I do get that, but if you don't have money, you're not going to have respect, and there's a lot of people out there that they're nice. Well, even with kids. Okay, do an experiment, okay? You already know the answer to this.
But why would you think most people would want respect? Especially from, like...
You don't want respect? You don't want your kids to respect you?
Me and you both want respect 100%.
No, but let's say you don't want your kids to respect you?
Personalities. Huh?
You don't want your kids to respect you?
no, well, yeah, of course.
You don't want your wife to respect you?
Absolutely deserves
Of course.
to have a life better than
Okay,
mine.
so
Of course,
in
but
order
putting
to
money in my
do
mattress
that,
doesn't
in
equal
order
that respect.
Kealoha, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you, Kealoha. So good to see you.
Putting money in the mattress doesn't earn that respect. Spending time.
Well, I'll tell you how it
touching-
earns you respect. Because if my kid, we go to Target, my kid says, "Daddy, I want this toy," and if I said, "Look, we had lobster yesterday, so forget about it," versus, "Okay, you want this toy? Well, guess what? I have some savings. Here you go." My kid is gonna say, "You're the best dad in the world." Okay. If I can't afford that toy and give my kid a toy, my kid is going to say, "I hate you, Dad." And that's the difference.
Always. Why would he say? I guess my question is.
I'm not literally saying the kid's like right there, but the kid's going to be like, "Damn, dude, my dad can't even do that."
No, that's terrible. And not you personally, but that would be terrible parenting. If the monetary value of something determines whether your kid respects you or loves you.
If your kid comes to you and says, "Daddy, I want to join the chess club," but it's like $500 a year and you can't do that for your kid, you as a parent are not going to be disappointed in yourself to say, "Damn, I can't even afford $500 for chess night or chess club." Kealoha, thank you again. Of course, right? You want to give your kids much better than you have.
That's a great question. That's a great question because here's the thing: does my kid need chess club? Is he ready to invest time and effort into the chess club? Like there's a lot of many more factors.
It's his experience. It's his steak and lobster. It's his 24.
For sure. Well, then, yeah, that's completely different. But
it's his memories.
What you hinted to was you said, "Hey, if I don't buy my son said X toy, right, that they're probably going to grow out of it too."
That was an example, but I mean that was specific. But okay.
And then my son doesn't respect me because I didn't buy him a toy. That means that I've really taught him nothing. It doesn't matter how much money I got in the bank. I've taught him nothing. If my son is disrespecting me over a toy that I cannot afford, that means that myself as a parent has done a terrible job, not for monetary value, because I don't have the money, but because I've taught him no manners, because I've taught him no value of anything except for his ego and his selfishness. Can you see what I'm saying there? Like, money shouldn't determine
again,
whether you're
right? Then we go back to the
wife or
nature
children
versus
should respect
nurture.
you.
I think ultimately this is anywhere, man. Like it kind of stinks, but it's the way our society is built. It's the way our society is. You know, people respect those that have money.
And if you believe that, I can respect that. But that would probably be what's wrong with us, man. Is that we have put money before everything. I don't do that. I'm pretty well off, man. Truthfully, I own 2 homes, right? I own a duplex and then I own another home. But the money, if I lost everything, and I didn't have a dollar to my name, my wife wouldn't respect me less. My children wouldn't view me as less. You as a person, maybe if I am seeking
Let's say
validation
specifically
from
no,
another
but
man,
what do you think the number one cause of divorce is in this country?
probably, if I had to guess, probably infidelity is probably. I'd probably make the argument that infidelity. But
you could Google it. Let's say Google it right now. What do you think is the number one cause of divorce in this country?
Just so you know, you're moving the goalpost again, but I will happily move with you.
No, that's okay. I don't know how I did that, but okay. Because I'm kind of what I'm doing is I'm asking you questions that kind of relate to what I'm talking about before. Because you're talking about you're talking about specific examples, like for what you and your family do. But
all right,
I'm
so
talking
the number one
in general
reason for
terms.
divorce is lack of commitment, which therefore would I mean infidelity. If you can't commit to each other, then you probably are going to get divorced. Infidelity. Nothing to do with monetary value, my man. Money is the last reason why people get divorced. I promise, man.
I don't know, dude. I think if people are
this is not a thing. Hey, look it up. Lack of commitment is number one. Number two is infidelity. But my argument would be lack of commitment is infidelity.
If people are here's the thing, dude. If people are cheating, what is the cause of that cheating? Is it just could be because they get bored? Because why? You know, my work husband or my work wife buys me lunch, takes me out to concerts, and my husband can't do that. So I'm going with this person.
It's nothing to do with money. It doesn't. Do you? So you think? I'm just gonna pry at you here because.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
I think you're extremely smart, man. But I don't think this is a very strong argument that you're making here. So you think that most people cheat, whether it's husband or wife, and mostly men will. I think probably both equally cheat, but I think men get caught more. So I'm just gonna use that. So you think that men mostly cheat because of monetary value, because they don't have the money? Or do you think
statistically, women initiate divorce higher than men. So in this case, let's talk.
That wasn't the argument.
Women.
That wasn't the argument.
Yes.
Okay, so
there wasn't a specific gender, but in this case, when we're talking,
if women statistically file divorce more often, and the number one reason for divorce is lack of commitment and infidelity, why are women, majority of women, filing divorce?
That's what I just asked. And why do you know why? Because they found a better opportunity than what they're getting.
No, it's not. It's because in the home, they're not emotionally available. It's nothing to do with monetary value, man.
But why do you think they're not emotionally available? If they have all the access to everything, like for example, if money can buy you a babysitter, if money can buy you date nights, if money can buy you all that stuff, then why aren't they emotionally attached?
Because money can't teach you how to love your partner the right way. Money can't teach you how to understand her and where she comes from. Money can't teach you how to emotionally progress with her. Money can't do that for you, man. But you know what can? Time, man.
How long have you been married?
14 years.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
Lack of commitment is the highest, but finances.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's so I saw the same article and it's 50%. So if this is the thing, and this is probably a good question for the ladies, any ladies that are out there, if you have a lack of commitment, because statistically men cheat more than women. I believe that. Maybe
right,
the
and
numbers
men have more
that.
of the money, and men have more money. So if they're cheating more, you think it's because of money?
Up from high 20s in 2023.
Up from high 20s. I think men cheat more because the reason why is if men that have money, they can actually attract more females to them. Because they can, they can take them to dinners, concerts, events, whatever else, and that's what basically.
Why wouldn't they just do that with the partner they're with?
Several reasons. There could be a lot of reasons. But a lot of it, I would just say,
you think it's money reasons?
The lack of trying.
You think it's because their wife don't have money? No, bro.
I would say, look, again, women are the ones that are initiating most of the divorces.
And what's the number one reason for divorce?
The number one is the lack of a commitment, or according to this article. According to this particular article.
If women are initiating divorce more heavily than men, and the number one reason for divorce is lack of commitment, that means that women are not filing divorce for money-wise, as much as you want to try to fit it down some way that the root of it is still the money. It's not, man. It's because
lack of commitment is vague and subjective.
It's because the men.
It is. It's very much. So when you're saying like commitment, okay, when you're basically marrying somebody, there's a reason why you're marrying that somebody. Okay.
What would be the reason you marry someone?
I have A, B, and C is the reason why I like this person and I'm gonna marry this person. Okay. Then you move on with life. Life happens. There's things that happen in work. There's stress. There's whatever the hell it could be. And then basically, or not helping, working around the house, whatever the hell it may be. And it creates distance between the people. And now all of a sudden, people go out there and now they see things that people are doing things of service for them. What they're missing out on somewhere else. Now, a lot of times services rarely are they free. Okay. Services cost money. So what are those services? It's not like somebody is going to be like, hey, let me just give you a free massage here. Okay, when I say services, I'm talking about dinners. Again, things that involve money. Okay, that could be like roses, being sent to an office, whatever the hell it may be. Okay, so this is basically where I'm saying that it always has to do with money. Where a female, even now, with women coming in the workforce, women are making more money than men. Okay, in a lot of cases now versus before. So I know that there's, whatever they say, hey, women are making less money. I do agree with that overall. But I do feel that women are smarter factually. And I think women are getting better positions than what men are getting. Men have a tendency to maybe kind of stick with the blue collar, versus women are kind of going into the more white collar. Like men are going into more of like the trades, you can say, and then women are going more into like medical, becoming RNs, and things like that. Okay. So when a woman is looking at this guy that she's making like double the money or whatever, I think the majority would say, man, I'm going to level up. Okay. I don't see a lot of times where they would basically say, you know what, I'm going to do this. And then plus, let me just cheat for the hell of it. That's a minority are going to do that. A lot of women, they're going to basically get divorced before they do something dirty and nasty out there. Okay. And I would say even men would do that as well. But I think just the way that biologically men are wired, it's easier for a man to just do it for no reason versus a woman, I think, has to put her emotions into it, right? So that's what I'm thinking when it comes time to...
you think that the emotions are monetary emotions?
Correct.
No,
let me ask you: if you were rich, if you were rich,
this is not up for debate, brother. It is
100%. It is.
It's not. The reason why is because
do rich people have more attractive females than poor people?
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But let me just for shits and giggles, let me answer the question. Do rich people have more attractive women, or are rich people more attractive than poor people? Sure. I mean, I think there's cosmetic ways to make yourself prettier by buying it, but naturally, I think but that has nothing to do with why women are initiating
after the wife outruns the husband.
It's because of the lack of commitment. There's no.
Okay, so over here on the tube, I have someone that's talking about studies indicate that marriages where the wife outearns the husband have a significantly higher risk of divorce, with some data suggesting they're 50% more likely to end in separation.
But that's not the debate here. The debate is...
And that's my point. That's kind of what
No. But listen...
When you're talking about infidelity...
I can respect it. But you're moving the goalpost again. If you had said, hey, Leo, do women who make more money tend to divorce their partners that make less money? I would. That's
monetary value, my guy. That's not moving anything. We're talking.
But that's not the number one reason why women are leaving their men.
Yeah, you're saying infidelity, right? According to the article, you're saying infidelity.
Well, before I looked it up, I said infidelity.
But do you think that people are just sitting there and they're just like, hey, dude, I'm going to be married, and plus, let me just go out there and be a 304? Do you think the majority of the people are doing that? The majority?
Yeah. Have you not seen? Do you think Instagram is a social media platform, or do you think it's a dating app?
The internet can be anything you want it to be.
Sure.
I mean, there's an encyclopedia there. There's I know, right? There's an encyclopedia. There's corn. There's whatever you want it to be. You can go out and grab it.
What I'm saying
again, we're talking about the majority of the people.
The resources and the
ability
for someone to cheat has been way more ready to be available for any man or woman.
Okay.
So therefore, they are cheating more, just because they're cheating, not because the guy has more money. Nothing to do with that.
I see that.
Nothing to do with that.
Okay. I disagree once again. Let me ask you, a lot of
times. Made any logical...
Look. Last thing I'm gonna say, and then we're gonna move it on. If let's say you were to go on a date, okay, you're single.
Yes.
Okay, you find a girl on Instagram, you message her.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm using a girl, but whatever else.
Yeah.
I know, dude. AOL Instant Messenger, dude. The aim, bro.
What did you say?
If you message this girl and you're like, hey, you're really cute, whatever else, basically, let's meet up. What do you think your chances are of you smashing, like, just right away for nothing, basically, versus you take her out for dinner, you take her maybe out for dinner, concert, like I was saying, you get a hotel room. Where do you think your chances are much, much higher to actually smash? First scenario or second scenario?
Second scenario.
That's basically what I'm saying, man.
Okay.
That requires money.
Okay. Same scenario. And when we're done, I want to get it. After we're done with this conversation, I want to get in the chat. I want to ask your chat who they thought had made better points just at the end of this, right?
Sure.
Just before we discuss.
I agree that commitment is way too vague.
But anyways, we're gonna entertain all of this. It's probably because I'm a little bit older than him. I don't know what his experiences are, but I mean, I've traveled you know, a lot of places, a lot of countries. I mean, I was just in Dubai and Pakistan in December this January. Fenrir, dude, you actually, bro, you're a psychologist, bro. So absolutely, would love to ask you. So, anyways, okay. So go ahead.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the person that spent money has more ability to smash, but it's not the money that allows them to smash, man.
And I can pay per hour and get it to smash. Of course, I can with money.
That same lady, whether I'm sitting at a dinner table.
You said let's put no. But first you said okay. Let me tell you another scenario, and then you didn't get with that scenario.
No, I'm using your same scenario, except for I'm just. Okay. It's not the money the reason she lets you smash. It's because the time and the effort you put in. Nothing to do with monetary value. Nothing to do with monetary value. Now, if you were the type of person. Now we were talking about marriage, right? So the type of person that you decide to marry is completely different than someone you're just trying to hook up with, right? The value of that woman who just lets you smash because she wants to have fun and smash is completely different of that person you want to marry. Right?
Okay, I would say that's a minority. Okay, let me say this. Okay, I don't know if this was the case with you. Again, I'm talking about generally.
Arizona women
very different, man. Arizona and California are very different. Let's say, for example, I like a girl. Okay, and that girl tells her mom, I met a great guy. What do you think the first question that the mom and the dad are going to ask the girl about me? Let's say.
I would hope that the person.
Do you think it's going to be like, how many times does he go to church? Or do you think it's like, what does he do for a living?
Probably what he does for a living.
Safety and security. And if you look at the pyramid of needs...
I'm not arguing that.
Yeah, but safety and security is financial.
You're moving the goalpost again. You're moving
No, it's not moving the goalpost.
I'll move with you. Not a big deal. So if a mom and dad, and me, I'm a dad, right? And I have a daughter. If my daughter said, hey, Dad, I have a boyfriend.
He spends a lot of time with me, Daddy. He's with me all the time.
And what I would say is, big thing, what would I do for a living, right? Because that speaks to the type of person you are, right? Are you responsible? Are you consistent? So on and so forth. But I wouldn't ask the question for monetary reason. I wouldn't be thinking, can he buy my daughter the things she wants to be bought? I wouldn't want my daughter to be that type of wife at all either.
Precisely.
Right? I would want.
Is this guy going to be able to put my daughter into a house? I know, I'm moving the goalpost. That's the default answer. But yeah, absolutely. Dude, as a father, my daughter comes and she says...
would be, what type of character do you have? Not what type of money do you bring? And if all your life around is monetary value, then be that. I think that's great. But most people, we understand this, most people aren't millionaires, don't live in a world where money is the most important thing. The most wealth that I could have is teaching my children not to be having manners because I can't buy them a toy. Doesn't mean that they can disrespect me. I have failed as a parent if they don't love me or disrespect me because I can't afford to buy, because I don't have the monetary value to make them happy. That's awful.
We're talking about inward versus outward.
Let's say your son is at Target and he's like, Dad, I really want this chess set, right? And you're like, hey son, I can't afford it. And he's like,
friend
zone. Well, you're not even a good dad then. You're a terrible person. Yeah, you can't do this, you can't do that. You think you have raised a good son or a child if he is disrespecting you because you can't afford to buy him a chess set?
Yeah, if my kid really wanted it, I would be like, damn, I should. Like, if I ask my daughter, hey, what do you want for your birthday? And my daughter says, I want a new Barbie house. I'm going to do what it takes to get my daughter a Barbie house.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't do what it takes. I want to make her happy. But if you can't afford it and you think your children...
So if I just say, hey, honey...
disrespect you, and they hate you, which is the term you used, you think that you're still raising proper children.
They're two totally different topics here. One has to do with parenting, and the other one, what we're talking about, is basically in general terms, it's about respect. It's more the internet feeling
right, but what you said is that
children.
The scenario you put out.
Dude, that's exactly that's what I mean. It's an internal versus external thing. Is my kid gonna tell me, Daddy, I hate you, you suck? No, but is my kid gonna think about it like, you know, like Cindy from school has that Barbie house. Like, why can't I have it? It's an internal versus external.
Because you don't need it. Because first off, you don't need it. Second of all, is because we can't afford it. And any child that is loved in a home isn't gonna disrespect you because you can't buy them what they want. Kids want shit all the time. Excuse my language. Kids want stuff all the time. They don't need it or have to have it. And thinking that I would say that's a very privileged statement, is to be rude and condescending to your parent because they didn't get you something that you wanted. It's nothing to do with the money. It's everything to do with your morale. I wouldn't want my child disrespecting. What happens whenever they're in the workforce and they can't get something that they want? You think it's okay for them to just throw a fit, disrespect their people of employment? If you right now, you're a business owner, and they said, and you said, hey, look, man, a guy came up and said, hey, I want a raise. I want a $5 an hour raise. And you say, we can't afford that. You can't. You can, right? It's monetary.
Yeah, the guy's gonna find another job.
And he said, well, hey, man, I hate you. I think you're disrespectful.
No, he's gonna find another job. He's gonna be like, dude, I get it. I understand. I'm gonna go find another job.
But you wouldn't.
I'm gonna do infidelity.
You would not want him disrespecting you. Otherwise, you would tell him like, well, who raised you?
If he disrespects me, I'm gonna tell him, dude, I'm paying you too much money for you to talk to me like that. Pack up your shit and get out of here.
Correct.
And then I replace him.
But you're gonna question. You're gonna question who is.
I honestly, for me, I don't sit there and question people's morality because I see what their actions are.
You would agree that that's not really moral, right?
I mean, whether I agree or disagree, it has nothing to do with anything because in the workforce, it's completely, it doesn't work.
It is a question. Do you agree or disagree that because you couldn't give him the $5 an hour, maybe you could, but you didn't. What
about let me ask you.
Be morally correct or immorally correct?
What if my daughter, if she's asking for the Barbie house, what if she wants it, but I need to give it to her as a father? I feel in my mind I need to give this to my daughter.
Okay.
Then what?
Because you didn't finish answering my question, but I'll still indulge.
Okay, no. What was your question?
My question is, if you.
I said I don't care about people's morality. I care about their actions in the workforce.
Right, but how would you feel? What would their morality be? Would you question like them as a person? Like, yo.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll give you a prime example. I had employees before where one of them was stealing from me, and I sat down, I talked to him, and I was like, dude, why'd you steal? I was paying you freaking more than minimum wage, treated you super good, treated you like family. I mean, I bought your lunches. Why did you do that? And he was like, dude, I'm sorry, I needed the money.
Okay. So how, nothing to do with our scenario,
money.
But no, it's not. Listen,
I thought I was answering your question about morality.
No.
Okay, what is your question?
My question is, how would you, do you at least question their morality? Maybe you don't care about it, but do you start to wonder, like, who raised you? You're behaving like this, you act like this, you're a thief. Who taught you this? Where'd you grow up?
Yeah, but I'm not their parent and I'm not their spouse, so
exactly.
What does it matter to me?
But that comes from their parents. And if your child is getting disrespectful because you can't buy them a toy, that is a bad.
You're hung up on a very specific example that you're not understanding.
The example you gave.
On a macro level. No, you're looking at it on a micro level and not looking at it on a macro level, which is what my intention was. But yeah, man, you can't use reason to convince anyone out of an argument that they didn't use reason to get into. Very good point. But yeah, man, it is what bro. Leo, Leon.
Yeah.
What is it? Leon? Leo. All right, dude. It was so nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, let's ask the chat real quick. I don't have anybody in mind now, but let's ask your chat. If you
dude. If you want, I mean, if you're gonna get off whenever, you can come in the chat and you can ask everybody yourself. I mean, you can see what I'm talking.
I'm jumping off, but I would.
Most definitely. Yeah. I mean, dude, come on in. You can have a conversation with whoever you want here. You guys, by the way, everybody on the tube, thank you guys so much for the comments. Friend zone, I appreciate your comments. Thank you.
And you can tell he
I appreciate that.
Personally attacked by that last one.
I know, dude. See, that's the thing, man. Sometimes, when you talk about this, a lot of times, it's the ego gets involved and you always want to be right. But this is a lot of times, right, where emotion trumps logic. And to me, you can't think that way in life. You have to allow your logic to trump emotion. Because ultimately, dude, like if I know it's not because I'm a money hungry whatever, and I know it may sound like that, but I know for a fact.
Absolutely.
I know for a fact, okay, that without money, your life, it's not everything, but it is a very important resource in life. Okay, when people ask you, how rich do you want to be? Do you want to be this? People always say, dude, I want to be rich enough where I don't have to look at the price tag, where I can go travel wherever I want to. For me, I want to do more philanthropy. I give donations, I feed people like the poor. I don't want to talk about all the stuff that I do, but I want to make more money so I can go and do that.
I like you, Leo. I think that this argument was super black and white.
Yeah, it was. I mean, no argument. When you're talking about philosophy, it's never black and white, right? It's philosophy. There's always a million outcomes. It's never black and white. It's all relative, and even that, right? Like to figure out who's right and wrong. Fenrir. To figure out who's right and wrong, you got to understand that in itself comes from personal interpretation. That in itself comes from personal interpretation, right? So, like if me in my life, my entire life, I would basically, I was a little bit more comfortable with kind of like, let's say, his frame of thought, then of course I'm going to be biased and say, hey man, he was right. But so it all depends on who the audience is. All right. It was so nice to see you, man. Come on in. You could read all the comments. Scroll up, and you could read the comments from the top because I know that's what you're doing anyway. So come on in.
All right, man.
All right. I paid money for this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, dude, Cyber, every time you come in here, bro, you always you ask me for an AI video, so I had to play an AI video for you. So yeah, I had to just because you're so great. Kitten, what's going on, Kitten? Welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. You know what's so crazy? I don't know why the heck, dude. My sounds and everything sometimes are so low. I don't know why that. Anyways, who cares? I'm not going to get into my AV settings and all that shit.
I like the people reaction THSTSY.
Oh, got it. Yeah. He's charged.
Just talking ish in the phone roll.
Oh, just talking to. Nice, amazing. Yeah, that was a lot longer than I thought it would, to be honest with you. But here we are. So we can see. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like, once again, dude, there's no right and wrong necessarily. Dude, friend zone, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. America is literally a brand new culture with multiple subcultures. Many cultures allow multiple wives. Why? They have money. Yeah, or girlfriends, or employees. I mean, the whole point. He's got to listen more than
respond after taking a breath.
I get it, man. It's again, dude. It's I hate to say this, okay. But frankly speaking, if like, I mean, and when you're talking about like Arizona standards, he's doing good. Hats off to him, man. He has 2 houses. He has a nice family. He has a good job, I'm sure. So hats off to him. But if you cut and paste him into LA, California, it's like a different level. And look, I'm not anything good. Okay. I'm not anything special at all. I'm not saying that one bit. So you guys, please don't take it that way. But frankly speaking, it's there's levels, man. And again, this is what I was talking about with the small town
interrupting and saying moving the goalpost. Bro wouldn't know a debate if it slapped him.
But it is what it is, man. He meant well. He does. I'm sure this is his content. Whatever else. So nothing. Again, I respect for the guy and that has 2 houses and things. But even that, it's kind of interesting, man. You have 2 houses, and you have the ability to now pass that on to inheritance. It's just kind of funny to me how that wasn't screaming at him about the whole money argument. It's just
You're a better man than me, brother.
Fenrir, dude. It's just understanding different perspectives. I know you have to do this, man, a lot. I know you're a very patient guy, Fenrir. I'm honestly, I'm a self-proclaimed asshole. I really am. But in some cases, it's kind of interesting just to kind of hear people out and kind of the way they think. I hear you,
Bro, I've
African
been on the phone
musician,
for
fellow
like 30
Kooky
minutes
with
and I
27
came
lives
back
for his
3x
talented
and same
and money.
dude.
Dude, 100%. Bro, I've been on the phone with like 30 minutes. No way. Yeah. It's it just started one thing after another. But yeah, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Let's see who else is out there. It's okay. Honestly, it's also. I mean, it was like a mutual. It was a mutual thing because I was also kind of encouraging it and indulging in it, rather than kind of just cutting it off. Blake, is that Blake Griffin?
No, that is not Blake Griffin.
It's not Blake Griffin. You guys, I've got to do another AI video like this. This was fun. I haven't seen. So this is a friend of mine. I haven't battled her in months, so it's kind of funny to see her again. But if you guys want, we can make another bug video. Guys, give me an AI video idea that we should do on the next co-host. What would you guys like to see? Yeah, this was a friend of mine. She's a good creator on TikTok. She does like face painting. She plays the piano, whatever else. So I haven't seen her for a couple months. The first thing she was like, "Are you gonna make an AI video out of me?" I was like, "What? No. What do you mean?" And then I made that AI video of her. She's like, "I knew it." But anyways, it is what it is. Yo, what's up, bro?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Me?
Yes. No, the guy behind
Very
you.
good.
Good. Nice.
Friend, you from?
Me, I'm from USA. You like
very good.
USA?
And again?
You like USA?
No, मैं Pakistan.
Yeah, but do you like USA? Good or bad?
Okay. Very good.
2 thumbs up, dude.
Saluted.
Yeah, salute, baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. See, everyone, man. When it comes, you gotta salute. You gotta salute the flag. All right, we're gonna get out of there, man. Nice guy, but dude, it was gonna be a hard conversation if he can't even, if we can't even communicate. I could speak his language, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I've done that before, and everyone's like, "What the hell is going on, dude? What is this guy on about?" So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna move on. I think I have to post another video in maybe like 30 minutes. What's up, Tay?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I can't complain. I can't see your face. Where is it?
I'm in the dark laying down.
No makeup?
Sleeping.
I respect it.
No.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So, as a female, when you're finding a guy, what is more important to you? Is it the emotion or the money?
What do you mean the emotion?
Like where he can give you time, he can like listen, he can like do that kind of stuff, or is it somebody that has money that can take you to dinners, places?
The emotion, because I don't really care for money because I have my own. So money, I don't care about that.
Would you ever date or marry someone that's making like half the amount as you?
Thanks.
I mean, yeah. I don't see the problem.
Or are you married or have you dated?
No.
Oh, you're okay.
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, you have a girlfriend. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Think it changes with age.
All right. Bye-bye. Yeah, but she's never had a man, or like a husband or a boyfriend. So a little skewed. I'm talking about relationships to somebody that never had one.
Said it, FS.
That pause, bro, 100%. Everybody will always say that because they don't want to look shallow. But honestly, very, very few people actually have the balls to just be straightforward and tell the truth like it is. How you doing, Ashley? What up, man? How you doing? Hey, Keith Lee. What's up, guys? What the hell? How'd you know my name? Because it's fucking written there, lady.
Spy Kids.
Right? What's up?
You ever seen Spy Kids?
I love it. Let's try it. Let's rate it 1 through 10. Can you say your line, please? Damn, dude. He freaking froze up. Have you seen Spy Kids? Bro, no. I haven't seen Spy Kids. The fuck you think I am, bro? Like 15 years old? Shit. Oh my god, bro. What
Hey,
the
good movie, beer.
good movie, man. Yeah, Spy Kids? I gotta check it out then.
Bring my beers up, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Ashley?
Hey, you back. That's not my name. I just told you that was my name. You gotta
Okay.
read,
It's
baby.
Ashlyn. I'm sorry, fudge. It's Ashlyn. I thought she thought I was like maybe like hacking her or something. All right, next girl. We're gonna ask her again. Oh man, Ella, how are you?
It's from
I know you. I know you. I know you.
Oh, whoa,
I
whoa,
know
whoa!
you.
What do you mean you know me?
You always scared me.
I know why. I don't want to scare you. Nice, nice, gooda, gooda.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Only gooda, gooda.
你好，鸭宝。
你好，你好吗？
Yes, I'm very good.
Yeah. How are you today? You good?
As an adult,
I'm very good. Yes, very good.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much. Nice to see you.
Okay, that's me too.
Hi, I'm Baby Bear. Hi, Baby Bear. Are you okay, Baby
Yeah.
Bear? I'm fine, but I
Can you find me?
So I haven't been able to get back home. My family's waiting for me because it's time for our winter nap. Winter nap? What's that?
I am right behind you.
It's okay. It's okay. Look. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. No more. No more. No more. Okay. I'll see you.
I know you.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
man. All right. Bye-bye. I'll see you. Damn it. Dude, I got into so much trouble because of that dog scene. I didn't really get into trouble per se, but oh shit. What's up, my guy?
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, totally bad. I gotta change that entire scene now, man. Even though I think it's really badass, I gotta change it. But how are you, man? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Good to see you, brother. Thank you. I'll see you later. That's what I was going for, man. I was honestly just thinking it like horror is supposed to like hit you, you know, where it's supposed to make your arms stand up, and that's basically what I was. I know. That's what I was trying to achieve. I was trying to like, you know, it's got to mess with the head, and that's what I was going for because it was just a scene of like what can I show that can be really crazy without taking it out on the little girl. So yeah, now I got to be really careful. I can't even I even feel weird when I play it. I think it's a great video, but I feel a little weird because dude, 99.9% of the people out there have a dog. Respectfully, it's fake. It's an AI. It's not real. Greg Oden, how are you?
What's good with you, man? How you doing tonight?
I'm just hanging out, bro. How are you?
My cable lines.
God damn, what you got going on? Sound like Harry Potter and the crew. What's going on?
It is Harry Potter actually.
God damn.
Yeah, dude,
Where
I'm
you calling from,
a
man?
little bit of a chef.
Man, what you whipping up? Hopefully you got some.
Check out what I just cooked.
What was coming? I knew it was a motherfucker coming. I already knew. You ain't got.
Wait, you like birds?
No.
Man, I fly anyway. That
I like your binoculars. I have some binoculars too. Watch.
Check that out.
Hey, you already know somebody like you. I just tell suck it easy.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know if you've noticed, but in the when the girl looks back, you see if you see her reflection, it doesn't change. Like her reflection actually, it has like a separate face that gives like a really kind of like a grin, like a mischievous grin. So see, that's what I was going for, man. I was like something that's got to crawl, and so there was like this little, there was this like little a competition. And in the competition, I asked everyone because I got the lowest votes, by the way, for that video. And there was videos that violated the rules. They sucked. I mean, super rookie. Fenrir, I got you. But yeah, check out the mirror. That one it took me a little bit to make, but here we go.
Hi, I'm Baby Bear. Hi, Baby Bear. Are you okay, Baby
Yeah.
Bear? I'm fine, but I
Can you find me?
So I haven't been able to get back home. My family's waiting for me because it's time for our winter nap. Winter nap? What's that?
I am right behind you.
I'm going to do that before PETA comes. But you see that? Dude, all those like little... I was like, how can I make it scary? Like, how can I have like a scary thing without obviously affecting the little girl, you know? Because I also wanted to make it anyways, dude. So, unfortunately, I made the wrong choice. Then I was thinking, okay, maybe I should do, I don't know, like a fucking alligator. But who has an alligator at their house? You know? But it is what it is. What's up? How you doing, Lul?
Good.
I'm doing excellent. Thank you for asking. So good to see you. Just tired?
I've been battling for like 3 hours.
The mirror is cool.
Yeah, tired of battling, huh? Damn, that's cool.
1:30 in the morning.
1:30 in the morning. Wow, you're on the West Coast. It's 1:30 where I am too. Nice. That's awesome. That's a nice bracelet you got there.
My baby daddy got it for my son, but my son's only 1, so he can't.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a great move right there. You're like, you won't be needing this. You're too little. Good job. That's how you got to do it. I love it.
You want to battle?
You know, I would love to battle with you some other time. The only thing, I just don't want to lose. Because I have some energy right now, so I just don't want to lose that. Because man, looking at you, I'm like, man, I should go to sleep myself. But I still have work to do. I got to make a video before I go to bed. So I'm trying to preserve my energy. But I will see you later. Take care of yourself.
You too. I hope you have a good night.
You too, little shawty. All right. Bye-bye. Little shawty. Dude, you know what? Bless these creators that can just lay there or do like nothing and still get a crowd. Honestly, man, bless them. I'm envious of that. I gotta like literally sit here and like juggle like the town jester just to get like over 5 views, you know? It is what it is, man. No worries, no problem. Just move forward. Friend
It's
zone.
like they don't have to work
You need
hard to
talk like
succeed.
whatever to get more viewers on. Dude, unfortunately, friend zone. So friend zone just says you need
Just
to
put
talk
a
like a
math
mental person to
problem
get more viewers on YouTube. Oh yeah, that's true. Just put a math. It's like that, man. It is what it is. You know, everybody is different. You know, everybody has their own whatever the hell. What's up, man?
Have you seen how many views those live get for a stupid problem?
What do you mean by a stupid problem? Like a math problem, bro? What's up, man?
How's it going?
Just a math equation? No way, I have not, dude. I haven't seen those, bro. That actually is. I have never even thought about searching that. How are you doing, man?
Yeah.
You having a good day?
Yep.
Yeah. You know any good jokes?
Nah.
He used to bully me in middle school.
He used to bully you in middle school. Let's hear about it.
Bro, he's lying, bro.
So why? What was
Jory,
was the point of bullying?
welcome.
Ask Abel
What's up,
why
Jory?
he
How's it
used to
going?
bully me in middle school.
Dude, this guy's blue balls. That's crazy. Abel, why did you used to bully? It looks like these 2 underage guys on in middle school.
These 2 underage guys.
Sierra, welcome in.
Adjacent because your name is Jason.
Because your name is Jason.
He stole my PlayStation and pushed me into the trash can.
I don't think so, dude. I think he could probably his family could afford a PlayStation. Is my guess. Where are you from, bro?
California. How about you?
I'm from California.
Really?
Yep. You're from NorCal or
Wear a
SoCal?
mouthguard to school cause he would beat me every day.
NorCal or SoCal?
Let's go, Nevin. The head hearts. Let's go. I live like closer to LA. W Nevin.
That's SoCal, just FYI.
Yeah, it's okay.
My
okay.
teacher,
Nice.
Mr. Taylor, history said my friend Jacob Retter is
Gretch,
not a
welcome.
good
Yuta,
influence.
welcome.
What should I
Dude, change schools. If your teacher is telling you a bad influence is a bad influence, you need to change schools. Tell your teacher to
go,
mind their own
Nevin.
business. You know, who does your teacher think he is? That's what I want to know. Well, first off, I would say definitely puncture the tires. I don't know who Jacob Retta is, but it doesn't matter who it is, man. You know, grow a pair and do what you got to do.
Braces, bro.
Exactly. Do what you got to do, man. You know, you're an adult. Figure it out. Or I hope you're an adult. So, Abel, what do you do for? Are you working? You're in school. What's your thing?
I was
I'm in
scared
school
to
still.
go to school because of Abel.
That's cool.
Here's a bully.
Yeah.
You have a
What about
girlfriend?
you? Nah, I don't.
Wow. Man, that sucks. What?
Well, I don't know what happened. It says 18 plus.
Is that you or me?
That's from you.
That's from me? Reason, shocking, and graphic content. No way. You guys, I got a restriction for shocking and graphic content. That's crazy. The only thing I can think of is the video. Your live is not eligible for recommendations. You know what? It's all good. I had to get off. I had to get off.
stuff.
It is the AI stuff. Somebody reported me.
I had to
Nevin, they hear the
Abel because
heart
of the
news.
bruises
Someone
Abel
in the
would give
room
me.
reported me. Let's see who is in here. Okay.
Gage,
Got you.
welcome
Yeah,
in.
somebody in the room definitely reported.
How's it
me.
going, Gage?
Somebody in our room.
I have had issues lately too.
Yeah, thank you, Nepin. W Nepin. Or
Yeah, I
Nevin.
don't know. I mean, I don't think it's that. I think it's
Gage,
just.
how's it going, Gage?
Anyways, dude, it's so crazy. But you know what, Gary? I made an AI video that
He used to beat me so much.
it's a little risky. I don't know. It was in
What is
that
the
new
AI
podcast.
Leo is in here.
And yeah, the video, it's a horror video, and in the video, this girl basically gets stuck in the bathroom.
That has gotten me the hammer for driving.
Damn, bro. Dude, that's so crazy. But yeah, and so the bathroom door closes, and then a dog runs to the door to get inside, and the dog ends up getting possessed. And you know, I was obviously trying to make it like a horror story, but a lot of people, for some reason, think AI is
and
real.
Then make me give him my lunch money.
So it is what it
He
is.
used to wait for me at the bus stop and beat me the whole
Dude, are
way
you
to
guys
school
in love with
and take my
are you guys
lunch
in love with
money.
this guy Abel?
At Fenrir, yes, I am. It was a great time. At Fenrir, Law.
Yeah, I think you guys are in love with this dude Abel. Abel. You guys need to talk about something else.
At Jason, you probably deserve it.
100%.
Abel, I'm coming for you.
You probably deserved it, dude. That's the best. If I knew you back then, I would have done that to you too, Jason. Oh man, that's funny. Dude, so these AI videos, man, these guys are tripping, but it is what it is. Because you know what's funny? Even
All
like
right, time to make something grow. Behold, the ultimate growth.
that one,
Sugar,
that
welcome
one's
in.
fine. No big deal. You know, no big deal.
How's it
for
going,
that.
Sugar?
These ones all completely fine, but oh shit, Anthony, thank you, my guy. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Holy shit, thank you, bro. Dude, Anthony, thank you, brother. Holy shit, bro, with the 3 corgis. Let's go, Anthony. MVP, bro. Thank you. Diddy. Who else we got here? We have Kerbonzi. Sorry, Kerbons. Jason, thank you guys for the tabs. Dude, most definitely, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, bro. I'll see you later, man. All right, you too. Bye. Oh, shoot, guys. Sorry. Gary, you still in here? Is Gary still in here? No, Gary left. I was going to play my video for Gary, but I don't know. We got someone in here. I know 1, 2, 3, 4 for sure. That would not do it under any circumstances. But the other ones, not so much.
At Lencho_sharp, you're very passionate.
So I have to, I got to change up the frames. But
Prob has one to afford those gifts, haha.
He probably has one to afford those gifts. That's, I mean, yeah, Anthony is a homie, by the way. He's a good friend. So, and does he have a job? Yes. I mean, that's why he's a happy guy. You know, he's a nice guy because he has a job. He can afford things. He actually has really cool toys. I won't ever forget Anthony, man. He was super nice. The first time I battled with him. That was super nice of Anthony. He gave me the full on show. Super nice, respectful, good guy. And I appreciate the heck out of that. Seri Carlo, good recommendation. Basically, Seri is another word for sahur, which is before the fast begins. I appreciate
the compliment.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, bro. Honestly, man. It's that mutual respect. But yeah, somebody over here, dude, worried about my well-being. Let's go. Telling me to eat before fast begins. My fast is 5:45. So from 5:45 till tomorrow, well, 5:50 to 5:50, 12 hours. Can't eat or drink anything, which honestly, it's like light work. Very easy stuff. I was on the treadmill today after, man, I needed it. I needed it, man. So even I got to work out. Probably I'm going to try to work out again tomorrow.
Like they say, you get what you give, and I'm
always
bro.
Nice. Absolutely. All right. TikTok is not even pairing me with anybody. You know what? It is what it is. Who cares? I'm not even going to talk or whatever else to anybody. As far as randoms. So I'm just gonna try to keep it local here. We got Casey. Oh, this guy. Bro, I got this guy. He's a little person. Dude, this guy's a riot. Let me see if he gets off. I don't know if you guys know him, but his name is the Baby Plug. Oh man. This guy's a riot. So he is a little person.
Maybe we should have continued our dialogue.
Yeah, huh? This guy probably. We'll save it for next time. This guy's a little person, and he was showing me his house, and I was like, oh, whatever. I was like, that's a green screen. So I made him throw a banana in his microwave, and then he couldn't reach it. Bro, thank you so much, man. Anthony, I know it's hella late for you, brother. I'm honestly going to probably get off in the next 5 to 10 minutes myself, mainly because I have to work on my videos. Debo, welcome in. I got to work on a video, like an update video. I'm doing update videos for what's happening in the Middle East right now, and they're doing pretty good. So I got to continue on with that. A lot of people come for that info. So I post videos.
At Mr. Viral, A.K. Anthony Elizalde, good night.
Hell yeah. Hells yeah. So I got to post, do research, which I throughout the day, I write points and whatever, and then I just got to put it all together. I got to put it all together. So that probably takes me about the researching,
like the
putting
update
everything together.
Videos too.
Duh, thank you, brother. Yeah, a lot of people, man. I mean, almost 26,000 likes now.
What are your thoughts on what's going on?
With what's going on?
American perspective or sources from the Middle East?
Well, no, dude. American perspective is I think the reason why my updates are so popular is because it's nothing like the American perspective. I think, yeah, 100%, bro. I mean, I hate to say this, but our media, including the app that we're using here, they're owned by the Z, you know, and the Zs are the ones that are benefiting the most from what's happening. So, I mean, are they going to tell the truth? I mean, for 30 years, they've been saying the same message, you know, that they're a week away from getting a nuke and all
Our
whatever.
media and controlled by little hats.
So I think it's ultimately it's one of those things that it's people are finding it very refreshing where you're kind of you're getting out of the biodome, if you will, and that's kind of what my news is the sources that I'm getting. Frankly, I'll be honest with you, man. It's like I think a lot of people are just getting comfort in it, just knowing that it's something different and it's a different perspective. I think that's what is really making a lot of people happy, and they're coming and even now I have a lot of people that are like, thank you so much for the updates. Thank you for the updates, whatever. So which is it's nice. But yeah, I don't like how TikTok is doing this now. Anytime for gifts and whatever, they automatically send me videos on my page.
Diddy, hi.
And I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to do that.
Terrible decision for us to be in this war. Only the little hat people are excited for it.
There's a whole mission. There's a whole thing of why. And it's the benefit. Yes, I do agree. I think there's tons of more debt, inflation will come. Wars have always been really bad for us, for the taxpayers, because the return on it is crap, very bad. The Pentagon has failed, I think 8 or 9 audits in a row, very bad. So it's just there's no checks and balances, which is also the really frustrating part. Anybody comes and they try, to
at HDXKITTN, how are you?
When anybody that tries to come in and do whatever the heck, they automatically just get shot down immediately. So, anyways, it is what it is. But you guys, I think
our economy does well when we are at war.
Yeah, but it does per se. And again, I guess this is where people's retirement funds and whatever else kind of depend on it now. But we've become so dependent upon wars that we kind of just have to. And that's the really crazy part. It's really sad.
HBU.
But it is what it is.
It's really awful.
It is. It's I can't say too much because obviously TikTok, I've gotten a violation on here before. So I'm not going to get into all that. But yeah, it's pretty it is pretty nuts. Let's see if this guy. Oh, this guy's doing randoms. That's so funny. All right, maybe let's see. Damn it! If he gets out of here, all right. Let's see. I'm gonna send him an invite. Watch this. Let's see if he accepts. I don't think he's gonna.
Water cam.
No, he declined me. What a guy. Thank you. Yeah, I've been drinking my water, so I'm gonna do all that.
_sharp, never heard of that race.
All right, guys, before something crazy pops off, you guys, I'm going to head out. Good night to all of you. You guys are amazing. I appreciate the hell out of each and one of you guys. For reals, for reals. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to start doing some research. I'm going to start working on this.
Super curtail time for you.
Video that I'm going to be doing.
Lol. Good night.
I know, right? So I will see you guys soon. I will definitely see you guys soon. Have a wonderful night. Again, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you for being here. I go on every night, like between 10 and 10:30. Actually, let me say between 10 and 11 Pacific, California. I come on after my family is asleep. So I don't like to eat into my family time. So that's why I get on late, 10 to 11 o'clock California time, Pacific. And then I typically stay on about 1 to 2 o'clock. So that's kind of my schedule. If you guys want to see me again, good night to all of you guys. Thank you so much, Diddy. I appreciate you. Good night, Kitten. Good night, Fenrir. Who else we got in here? Fenrir, Kitten, Beth. Leo, nice to meet you today. Violet, nice to see you. Oh, man, see? Misinformation.
Yes,
I just got a violation for misinformation. Another one. May cause moderate harm. I'm going to get out of here. Lily, thanks for being here. You are new here. I hope to see you again. I'm going to get off. Yeah. I know, dude. 2 violations within the past 20 minutes because we're talking about this. Dude, you can't. See, that's the thing, man. There are a lot of, because of what's going down, there's going to be more and more, there's going to be more crackdowns. Honestly, they're going to take, this more serious. Just wait. It's going to happen. It's going to happen worse and worse. Because at this rate, it's they're missing on all fronts. I can't say a lot of things, but they're not doing so good on all fronts. So this is one way that they can try to control the situation, right? Is the media. And again, you guys, I've quoted Malcolm X or sub-quoted, paraphrased Malcolm X, and it kind of sticks. But you guys, I will see you later. Thank you so much for being here once again. I will be on tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. You guys are amazing. Fenrir, my guy, thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the Night Star. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are all amazing, and I will definitely see you guys soon. Have a wonderful night, sweet dreams, and have a great morning. Goodbye, y'all. All right. Down over there on the tube. I don't know who's still in here, but you guys, thanks for being in the room. It was a pleasure to meet you, friend zone. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good night. I will be posting a new video update, so we'll chat later. Take care.